My mama don't like when I hang with the plug,
but she don't know how much I make selling drugs.
Sometimes I get nervous riding around with Bud.
Both hands on the wheel, we got pounds in the trunk.
I've been hanging with thugs, good with the G's and the Crips and the Bloods.
All of my twins got straps on them. Feel like I hang with a clique full of studs.
My bro like to shoot, he don't miss when he does. You been showing love, but can you teach me how to make a rack off a dub?
I can teach you how to break a cookie down on the block and serve white girl in the club.
Talking white girl, we ain't talking about bitch.
No, I'm talking about breaking down a quarter chicken. I'm talking about water whipping in the kitchen, pie twisting, leaving nothing on the dishes.
I know I should watch and learn from what you do, but I'll say that I don't if they ask about it. Now I feel like an intern, I work for the plug, but that shit that he's saying got facts around.
You better watch out for 12 white niggas. If you fuck up, you go in the jail, white nigga. You better never ever tell white nigga. Oh, I promise you gon' catch a shell, white nigga.
So you ain't gotta worry about me, I got a message. Been moving this way like my dope on Ozempic. I own all the shit that I drive, it ain't rented. I black out a whip, all the windows is tinted. Like, what's your intentions? I'm trying to run it up, you be on Insta asking for attention. I hate when I'm mentioned, see how I'm doing lately. Bitch, I stay in the head like extensions. I keep a white girl like I'm Shannon Sharp. I pull up in a ride to Jurassic Park. Oh, this money turn blue like it's Avatar. Oh, these hundreds turn blue like it's Smurfs. I twin on probation, it's still selling work. My phone maker, when I get an alert, I need do not disturb on it. Nike and Dior collab on a shoe, but I'll throw them away if somebody get dirt on. Take what they give you and add it up. Grab a scale and then you weigh it, then bag it up. Done. Make sure the junkies all have enough. If you see blue lights, you grab all the bags and you run. But if I get caught, I'ma beat it. Don't send me no paragraphs, I ain't gon' read it. Just say what you want, where you at, what you need. I'll open, delete it so nobody sees it. My mama don't like when I hang with the plug.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because a player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW.
My mama don't like when I hang with the plug,
but she don't know how much I make selling drugs.
Sometimes I get nervous riding around with Bud.
Both hands on the wheel, we got pounds in the trunk.
I've been hanging with thugs, good with the G's and the Crips and the Bloods.
All of my twins got straps on them. Feel like I hang with a clique full of studs.
My bro like to shoot, he don't miss when he does. You been showing love, but can you teach me how to make a rack off a dub?
I can teach you how to break a cookie down on the block and serve white girl in the club.
Talking white girl, we ain't talking about bitch.
No, I'm talking about breaking down a quarter chicken. I'm talking about water whipping in the kitchen, pie twisting, leaving nothing on the dishes.
I know I should watch and learn from what you do, but I'll say that I don't if they ask about it. Now I feel like an intern, I work for the plug, but that shit that he's saying got facts around.
You better watch out for 12 white niggas. If you fuck up, you go in the jail, white nigga. You better never ever tell white nigga. Oh, I promise you gon' catch a shell, white nigga.
So you ain't gotta worry about me, I got a message. Been moving this way like my dope on Ozempic. I own all the shit that I drive, it ain't rented. I black out a whip, all the windows is tinted. Like, what's your intentions? I'm trying to run it up, you be on Insta asking for attention. I hate when I'm mentioned, see how I'm doing lately. Bitch, I stay in the head like extensions. I keep a white girl like I'm Shannon Sharp. I pull up in a ride to Jurassic Park. Oh, this money turn blue like it's Avatar. Oh, these hundreds turn blue like it's Smurfs. I twin on probation, it's still selling work. My phone maker, when I get an alert, I need do not disturb on it. Nike and Dior collab on a shoe, but I'll throw them away if somebody get dirt on. Take what they give you and add it up. Grab a scale and then you weigh it, then bag it up. Done. Make sure the junkies all have enough. If you see blue lights, you grab all the bags and you run. But if I get caught, I'ma beat it. Don't send me no paragraphs, I ain't gon' read it. Just say what you want, where you at, what you need. I'll open, delete it so nobody sees it. My mama don't like when I hang with the plug.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player big word out here in the goddamn screen, we do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. As y'all was saying, I was having technical difficulties, but we made it. We here now. How's everybody doing on this wonderful STD Friday? Today is February the 27th, 2026. It's a wonderful Friday. Because we still here. We still living, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us have complaints, which is cool because that's the human experience. That's the human experience, and you got the right to complain about some stuff because you don't like stuff. Although sometimes, a lot of times we be complaining about stuff that we can't fix. Well, right now we can't fix. It's gonna take us a little minute to go ahead on and fix. Like a lot of us, we don't like our jobs and stuff like that right there. But right now we can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't fix it because it ain't too many damn jobs who hiring to replace the job that you have. There is a lot of companies that's hiring, but you don't know nothing about them doggone companies. You have been at the company that you have been at, and things have been working out fine for you, and you got a little longevity there. You have a little seniority there, but you hate it. You want to find you something else, but damn it, you're going to have to start at the bottom. Decisions. I was thinking about how bad the American people is stressing, and a lot of us, we really don't even like we don't know that it's stress. We know that we got a problem. We know that we don't really like it here as far as the conditions that we is living in, you know. We really have a problem. A lot of us, we be quiet. We don't argue about it, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is until, you know, some better come along. But we just complain while continue doing the same thing and hoping that just out the blue a miracle will happen. You know what I'm saying? To where I guess you can change up or you don't have to do what you was doing anymore. And I just want to say, ain't no miracle gonna happen. I promise you ain't no miracle gonna happen. No, because people been going through this here from the beginning of time. Ain't no miracle gonna happen. You gonna have to make a change, or you gonna have to wait until they let you go, and then you change up. You know what I'm saying? And say, well, I must say that you was a handsome man. Say, please keep mingling great. Thank you. I'm talking about my gray. Tickler. I like that. Yeah. We just gotta enjoy the ride, man. We just gotta enjoy the ride. It's called life. That's really it. And or you gotta take a chance and jump on out there with a whole nother company, and they may not treat you as well. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told, the job that you work on, they really don't bother you like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that you just don't like the job no more. You know? Yeah. They really don't bother you because, like, you know your doggone job. You come to work, you do your job, you go home. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and switch up and then really understand or really get the realization of, damn, my job that I had wasn't so bad. And don't be, listen, and don't be like, you make this amount of money, somebody done told you about this other company that can either match what you making and or about $2,000-$3,000 more. You know what I'm saying? So you proud to leave your job that you done been on about 5 to 10 years, something like that right there, to go on over there. You mess around and get on over there and be like, what the hell did I do? What have I gotten myself into? I was complaining about that, and look at what I'm into now. Yeah. A lot of us, we don't even understand. A lot of times we just be complaining just to have something to talk about. He said, well, I agree with you 100%. You never too old to make a career change. That's a fact. That is a fact. Yeah, I'm trying to help. I got a thought because I had a thought, and when I be thinking, I got to go and share with you good people. Shout out to Deborah for the $2 super chat. Say, I hear you. Say, I made 31 years, February the 24th. Gonna play one more. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, still being here on this wonderful planet. On this wonderful planet. They keep telling us that we killing the planet. I don't know how we killing the planet. Oh, what that thing called? Carbon? No, we killing the planet because we be driving cars and stuff. That's what's up. We killing the planet. The planet. We killing the planet. Do y'all think that humans could kill a planet though? Huh? Maybe sort of. I don't. When you really think about it, can humans kill a planet though? Can we kill a planet? Something that they say that we didn't need much create. So can we kill God's creation? That's a good one. I was thinking, but anyway, this is what I had to thought about. And I'm pretty sure if you grew up darker hue, you probably heard this right here before because it actually comes from about the time that we had done got out of slavery and the Reconstruction era and all that fly stuff and coming through like the Jim Crow and you know what I'm saying? Oppenheimer. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I saw that movie. You talking about the atom bomb? What was it? The atom bomb? It was a bomb. It was a nuclear bomb or something like that right there. You might got a point. I don't know if you all was ever told, or you heard somebody tell somebody else this, because you dark and hue, you have to work twice as hard. Thought about that yesterday. I'm like, twice as hard. You got to work twice as hard because you dark and hue, become our skin color. You got to work twice as hard. And it made me think. And they would say that like in every facet of your life, you got to work twice as hard. So you got to work twice as hard in school. Let's just start with school. You got to work twice as hard. So in math class, you get like a math test, right? You got to work twice as hard now. We all get this sheet of paper. The test is on the sheet of paper. You got to work twice as hard. Test on the sheet of paper. It's your additions. Because that's what they used to tell like the kids. Like 2, 3 years old, you got to work twice as hard. You know what I'm saying? And they kept reiterating that right there. But this is the test. You got your math quiz. You got 20 questions. You got to solve your addition. You got to work twice as hard. 1 + 1, 2, 1 + 2, 3, 1 + 3. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that right there. All the way up to 1 + 20 is 21 or something like that right there. Right. But it's 20. Got to work twice as hard. How can you work twice as hard on that test? You have a multiplication test. 20 questions. How do you work twice as hard on a test that all of us is taking? Your English test, your science test, they multiple choice. How do you work twice as hard in school? How do you do that? I'm sitting here just thinking, and it's crazy because the kids who heard that right there, they just accepted it. Like, all right, shit, we got to work twice as hard. What does that mean, though? You say, I told my coworker that yesterday. Now, on the job, that may be kind of different. But in school, because this is where it started for the kids parents who believe that we had to work twice as hard. Now, I want to say, now on the job, telling somebody that you got to work twice as hard, because you black, I say they tried you. You was a damn fool to listen to kinfolk then, or your parents then. I got to work twice as hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow me down. I got to do more work than everybody else and then get paid less than everybody else because I'm darker than you. Remember, darker you folk didn't get paid the same as lighter you folk. But I got to work double to get less. And that makes sense to people. Or it made sense to people. You say maybe study twice as long. Watch this. What if you is a smart kid and you get it? What if schoolwork don't require you to study real long? You know what I'm saying? Like you get it. Okay, 1 + 1 is 2. How much more studying can you do with 1 + 1? I'm just trying to say a little something. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get it, you get it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for some people who don't get it, I can kind of understand that. So you will have to study more to get an understanding of the work. I get that part right there. But for people who get it, if your child get it, then you know. I was just saying the thing. They say, where did working twice as hard get John Henry? You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, and then I saw it on a movie. What movie did I see it or a show or something? I just saw it because they were talking the Black History Month and all that stuff, and we had to work twice as hard. And I'm like, twice as hard? There you go again. What did y'all do that was twice as hard? Say shit, I studied more with my math and still struggled. Now, a lot of people had that problem. See, I was more of a I didn't like language arts. You know what I'm saying? Math, I excel. It's a beautiful thing. But like language arts or something like that right there, the essay writing and all that, the grammar and all that stuff. You mean, bitch, I gotta know where the commas and the semi-commas and the colon commas and all this little thing just to say a little sentence? Like, that shit used to be confusing and shit. I guess because I didn't like it. So it didn't excite me like that right now. You know. You say Oprah even said it. See what I'm saying? Listen, because like Oprah is older than me and she remember being told that. So she went to telling it to other people, not thinking it through. And listen, y'all, just because people got degrees, as we have said, degrees and they rich and all that shit, it don't mean that they is intelligent, y'all. There's some real intelligent broke people out here. Real intelligent broke people. You say English language is crazy sometimes. Yes, it is. You see, well, I am the opposite. I majored in English. Laugh out loud. It's math that I sucked at. Yeah, right. Right. So a lot of things you all didn't have to double study and all that. You know what I'm saying? So when people tell you you got to work twice as hard, how? How do you work twice as hard? I'm like specifically in school. How the hell do you do that? You got to work twice as hard when you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was just having a thought. Where did Romeo and Juliet help in your life? Not at all. They're just giving us these damn stories that ain't benefit us at all. Oh, now that's a fact right there. Bush Jr. was a president and with a C average. He was a C student out here. See, now he was like the first person who I was like, well, I could be a president too. He got a C average. Even though I think I had better than the C average, but damn it. They say the term "work as hard" came from ignorant from older darker hue, like and not understand of the catchphrase. Okay. Say, I'm an intelligent, broke woman. That's what's up. That's what's up. He said, you can definitely put more work in to obtain more knowledge, but they just like to say stuff just to make them sound prolific. Yeah, they won't. They supposed to be profound out here in these streets. Like you just said something. Like you just ate. That's how they talk to us out here. Got to be more careful. It's a shame. It's really a shame. But listen. How many of y'all having a problem with food, grocery? The prices is high. The prices is growing up. I just saw a little something. I'm gonna go on and share with y'all. RFK Jr. suggests that we need to start buying liver or cheap cuts of meat instead of steak. Liver. I have not bought liver in so long. Because like now we grew up on it. Right. Liver and grits. I have not bought liver. Oh my God, since since the 90s. Oh Jesus. Since the 90s. I didn't even know that they still sell liver. To be perfectly honest, I just I thought that they got rid of liver, but he's saying hell, we got to basically buy the cheaper meats. Buy y'all some cheaper meats. Y'all out here trying to be fancy and shit. And the price is going up. He said this is truly all over the country. There is a lot of good food in grocery stores that goes away. Most of the cheap cut meats are very expensive. Oh, very inexpensive. Kennedy said at a event that MAHA MHAA Action, a political action community dedicated to supporting the Make America Healthy Again agenda. I didn't even know they had an agenda. He said if you buy, a porter steak. I've never bought a porter steak. I've never bought a porter steak. I don't even know what it look like. They say it is going to take you back. It's going to take you back. If you buy liver or the cheaper cuts of steak that are very, very affordable, he added. I don't know. Updated that. Oh, here's where I want to get to. But the cost of red meat has shot up over the last year. That's a fact. The average cost of a pound of ground beef went from $5.54 to $6.75 between January and January 2025 and 2026. I don't know where y'all shop at, but did y'all check the price of the 3-pound ground beef in the tube? I like to refer to the tube because the majority of people, they buy the tube. You know what I'm saying? Because it look big and it's what you grew up on. Your mama and them bought the doggone tube. Y'all buying that 73.27. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That bit was $17. Jesus. Dang. $17. Whew. Doing too much. I don't even eat a lot of beef. But yeah. So this what he had came out with. So to let y'all know, buy liver. I don't know which animal do liver come from. Maybe liver comes from cows. Y'all think? You say I paid $13 a pound for ground beef. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Jesus, $13 a pound? God, dog. Hold on. Does liver come from beef? Come from cows? I say the liver come from beef. Yes. Beef liver. What? No shit. Beef liver come from cow. That makes sense because it's called beef liver. Oh, they got a calf liver. Liver from younger cows. Is that... If we eat younger cows, do that make us maps? Don't even worry about it. A calf. Well, how old is a calf? Hold on. How old is a calf cow? A calf typically range from birth to 6 to 12 months. We going to jail, Jesus. Before it's considered a yearling or a wiener, they are generally considered calves until they are weaned around 6 to 9 months or reach puberty. Dog, we eating the hell out of them before puberty. Puberty around 9 to 12 months, and a newborn weighs is like 65 to 90 pounds, and are fed milk and forage. I don't even know what that is, but yeah. Damn. So again, like, do this make us like maps? You say veal. I have not eaten veal since a child. Oh my God, veal is younger sheep. You say calf liver is amazing. I guess the younger you are, the tender it. I don't know. I'm just throwing something out. Just throwing something out. You say, well, you need to have a real conversation about the topic. Work twice as much. Yeah. I may have to. I may have to dig in deeper on that right there. You say calf meat costs way more than a calf. Really? So the babies cost more than the adults? Okay, it's kind of like when you get them young girls. Them young girls cost you more than them old. I don't know. Just thinking it through. Throwing something out there. Liver and onions with some rice. I'm trying to tell you, liver and gravy, onions cut. I'm going to the store tomorrow. I promise you, I'm going to the store tomorrow. A lot of people, they don't like liver. A lot of people, I'm not eating the liver. I'm not eating, but bitch, you eat oxtails. And y'all out here eating chitulins and shit. Shut up. Talking to me any kind of way. Don't do it. Y'all, let's go on down here to Florida, my state, your ground state, Pacific home state. Please don't run over in fifth for our life state. We got them little boys. We got some real. We're going to call these real YNs. We're going to call them real YNs. I know that y'all be considering the YNs to be shooters and shit, which they are. I just want to say the real YNs, I'm about to show them to you in just a second. Liver has iron. Facts. Have I ever had some tuna casserole? I got white friends. Yes. Yes. That shit was good. Listen. I came up not eating I came up not eating casseroles and shit. I was like, what the hell is a green bean casserole, a tuna casserole? I didn't like try like what is the other thing that I love now? Spinach dip. Bitch, I ain't know nothing about no spinach dip until I was like 25. I like, the hell, spinach? You dip it with like chips and shit? Man, I don't want none of that nasty shit until, see, and this is why you got to date. Well, I never dated. This is why you got to be fandangling with different cultures. You know what I'm saying? You got to be laying your body down with different people to be involved in other people's cultures out here in these streets. But damn it, that spinach dip it. Listen, I would eat spinach dip by itself. It's a spoon or a fork or just my finger if I just want to be what y'all call nasty, but it's mine. I should be able to dip my finger there and do that. A lot of y'all do that to y'all peanut butter, so don't be acting all crazy with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the green bean casserole is the ish. The tuna casserole is green bean casserole is that, man, who? Bitch, I got white friends. So the hell, not just one either. For real though, man. I love it, y'all. Listen, and this is what I'm trying to tell people, y'all. We gotta just try some different food. Now, I don't know if anybody would introduce some different meat. I ain't with like the different meat. I don't think that you can offer me a different meat because I am under the belief that I have eaten all of the meats that I guess I'm supposed to eat, which is crazy because them other meats probably just as good as the meats that I came up on. Like dog probably good. Dog probably have like a lean, like if you cut it right, you can get some ribs out of dog, right? So it probably got some real horse meat, probably gooder than or something. I've never eaten moose though. They say that moose is good too, but a lot of people say that cats got some real good flavor. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get no. I ain't trying none of that like shit right there. But like other dishes and stuff that was out back before like I was born, like those type of dishes, I might try it. Say get you a pit bull. Goddamn ribs might be aggressive and you know what I'm saying? Tough. I gotta be careful. Listen. I don't know what y'all kids be out here doing, but please pay attention to your children. I know that this is not like back in the 90s when like I grew up, you can let like your 2-year-old like play outside and go across the street and run all in the park by themselves at 2. You could do it. You could do it back then because nobody like want to snatch at us. Come on now, we dogging you. We have a situation with a 12, a 13, and a 15-year-old. They have all been involved in graping, taking advantage of a 12-year-old girl in Miami.
To a very disturbing safety alert after a 12-year-old girl was raped in a community garden. Police say her attacker is barely a teenager, and he's not the only one being charged as an adult. Local 10's Christina Vasquez is live in Miami with the horrific details in this case. Christina.
And I do want to start with a graphic content warning. So if you have some young ones at home, just know that these allegations are very disturbing and some of the content here is troubling.
So if you have some youngins at home, just to let them know that it is troubling. The youngins need to hear this more than the adults. Oh, but shelter there is. They got the internet, y'all. We got to stop acting. Oh, go ahead.
And some of the content here is troubling.
I'm doing a story about youngins graping youngins. But we need to be precautious by letting the youngins hear a story about youngins graping youngins.
Police say for a 12-year-old girl in Miami's Overtown neighborhood, this community garden on a June evening became the scene of a horrific crime at the hands of.
So you're 12 years old? You're 13 years old?
2 middle school-aged boys.
We have a grand jury indictment charging.
Now facing serious charges to include kidnapping as adults, accused of a violent act of sexual battery. The 12-year-old victim telling police that she was leaving her friend's house. 13-year-old Nelson Nunez grabbed her, forcing her onto a couch in a community garden. Another boy restrained her, she said, and as 12-year-old Josiah Jones put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming. Nunez, she said, raped her. The co-defendants only stopping about 30 minutes later when they heard her father calling out her name.
And just minutes ago, we learned from the Miami State Attorney's Office that there is a third co-defendant, a 15-year-old by the name of Xavier Tyson, who is also facing the charges in connection that he has to this incident as an adult. And those include felonies of lewd and lascivious, as well as false imprisonment. This is a developing story, and we have much more for you coming up on local10.com. That's our website. Reporting live for you, I'm Christina Batt.
So they charge as adults. This is the only reason or the only way that we was able to see their faces. The 15-year-old is being charged as a minor because the 15-year-old wasn't involved in the actual act. One of them fellas done put rocks in the baby mouth to keep a baby quiet, knowing if you putting rocks in the mouth, you have to grab the rocks like from the ground. And when you grab the rocks from the ground in a community garden, you grab the rocks, you grabbing dirt. Dirt and rocks in your mouth dries out your throat. Damn, that had to be horrible. Plus being taken advantage of, being great. Let's call it what it is. Being great out here in these streets. So they're saying that Jones held it down. Nunez went on head on with the action. How much time y'all think that they need to get? I know they don't know what they had done did. They don't understand the consequences and repercussion of taking monkey. They have no idea. Do they need a second chance? What about probation? Do y'all think that they should, like probation or something? You said that they should get 12 years. Oh, that's a good one. 12 years because she 12. Okay. You say shit, life. Okay, all right. You say off them. I'm with all that. I don't, man, listen. You say 15 years. You say parents need to be charged too. Uh-oh. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, remember this. A man got what, like the 37 years? A father got the 37 years because he let his unlicensed teenager drive and he killed 4 people in an accident. They charged the father. I like what you said. Charge the parents. The parents allowed these children to be outside. Unsupervised. Let's just say unsupervised. Yeah. Parents need to be charged too. Uh-huh. You say the prisoner's gonna get them. Yeah, but that's a fact. But I don't like that society leans on that part of men getting or boys getting grape as a punishment for a crime. I don't like that we lean on that though, which I know that it is a high possibility that it's going to happen to them. You know what I'm saying? But if we is against grape, we should be against grape, no matter male or female. But it be seeming like to me a lot of times we is only against grape when it comes down to females. Yeah. You say 5 years with a meat monitor, probation for life. You say, what the F parents got to do with it? That's the same thing that I was like, well, why would they give a father 37 years because he just said, yeah, you could drive the car. And the teenager went out there and killed people. I was like, well, why give the father 37 years? But that's what they had done did when he wasn't the driver. I know what you're thinking. But he allowed him to drink. I'm drive. Yeah, just like I said. The parents allowed them to be outside playing and horsing around and all that fly stuff unsupervised too. So, you know. I'm just saying. He said this is not on parents. You said they acted alone. You got a point there too. But listen, then we should never hold the parents accountable. Think about it now. Say this is not on parents. They acted alone. So in that now case, can we or should we charge the parents because anything that a child gets into, the parent had nothing to do with it. The parent wasn't even there. The parent was probably at work, right? So we should never charge the parent. You might have a point there too, you know? You said the boy got unrestricted phones. Got to be more careful. I don't know. I just sad story. Sad story. And that was in a community garden though. In a community garden where people they growing food at. And it's crazy because you got to think, how in the hell did y'all learn how to grape? You could have talked up on some monkey at 12 and 13, can't you? I don't know. Started off real bad out here in these doggone street. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. We have victims. We have a victim who is speaking out. We have a victim who is speaking out because of one of our own law enforcement. One of my law enforcement brethrens has fell short of glory. Victim speaks out after an ex-officer is accused of child grape. I think he has been killed, but here we go.
Now at 11, the big story on Action News is a shootout on the main line that killed an ex-police officer who was wanted on child rape charges. New video tonight shows the terror that unfolded in Ballackinwood as investigators moved in to arrest Francis Collier. Came to a violent conclusion as tonight we're hearing from one of his alleged victims, a family member who says she endured years of abuse. Action News reporter Elizabeth Worthington following the still developing story tonight, and she is live in Morton, Delaware County, where Collier used to work. Elizabeth.
Yeah, hey Rick, good evening. So that victim says she wanted to share her story to hopefully inspire other victims and show that it's never too late to speak up. Now tonight she says she's going through a roller coaster of emotions after Frances Collier died during what officials described as a suicide by cop. She says part of her feels relief, but another part feels anger that she'll never see justice in court now. A neighbor's doorbell camera captured the moment several shots rang out just before 4 o'clock this morning in Ballackinwood. Authorities say Lower Merion Township police officers confronted 38-year-old Francis Collier as he was getting into his car on Old Lancaster Road. Collier was wanted for child rape charges. Police say he shot at the officers, who returned fire, killing him.
There was, sadness, anger, sadness mainly for my childhood self, etc.
Tori Payne is Collier's niece. In December 2025, she and another female family member reported to the Delaware County District Attorney's Office that Collier had sexually abused them when they were around 5 and 6 years old, and Collier was a teenager, babysitting them in Drexel Hill. Payne said years later, she learned Collier had become a part-time Morton police officer and saw images on social media of him with children. She also learned he was a member of the Delaware County Child Abuse and Exploitation Task Force.
Once
He was a part of the task force? Wow.
I saw him with children, it lit a fire in me that just told me that it was my due diligence to protect any future children.
According to Delaware County officials, Collier was on that task force for less than a year. When the sexual abuse allegations came to light in December, he was placed on leave and he resigned later that month. The Attorney General's office charged Collier with rape on Tuesday.
Sometimes I feel relief because it's over and he's gone, and maybe there's something there that I wasn't meant to deal with.
Now, the Morton Police Department said in a statement tonight that it was, quote, profoundly disturbed by the situation, but did note that Collier never faced any allegations of criminal conduct during his tenure here. Okay. We're live in Morton.
He never faced any type of criminal conduct. But in my mind, if she and another family member had done told about the sexual abuse, how the hell did he become a police officer? Shit wild out here in these doggone street, man. She say that she felt some type of way because she ain't gonna get no justice because he dead. Because he didn't go to court and trial and go to jail. So is justice jail or is justice death? I don't know, because in this situation, she is saying that if he would have went to jail, she would have got justice. Isn't death worse than? Well, I guess jail is worse than death. I guess 3 hots in the cot. You know what I'm saying? You get chill. I don't know. But this goes back to what I was just saying about we as a people be leaning on when a man goes to jail, he is going to get grape, especially if he has been accused of raping and or sexually abusing a child. I guess that's what she wanted. But we supposed to again be against grape. Just pointing stuff out, moving right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. As y'all come on in, y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the thumbs up button. I need your support. I need your support. I need your doggone support. Don't y'all make me start crying. Don't y'all make me start crying. If you're new here, I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Thank you. Let's see what one of these do I want to do before I get into this little thing that I got to do with y'all tonight. And hopefully we have a good night. Hopefully we have a good show. Bam. Okay, we can go ahead on and let's go around here to Memphis then. A good little city. Out here. We have a teacher who was accused of giving y'all wow. Hey, nah, this right here, wow. We have a Memphis teacher who done gave a student an iPad. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe the mother and or the father could not afford an iPad, so she probably had one just laying around because it is a she. She gave an iPad to a student, but she gave an iPad to a student and forgot to clean it. She forgot to clean the iPad and then gave the child an iPad with them pictures with no clothes on, with them videos with no clothes on. How many of y'all think that she did it on purpose?
WREG's Raven Copeland reports on the allegations and charges that Whitmore claims are defamatory.
Memphis Shelby County Schools says Kelsey Whitmore, a permit teacher at Sherwood Middle, is on administrative leave as police investigate claims that she groomed a student. Accusations that Whitmore denied in a message to WREG, saying that the narrative is untrue and defamatory. The 29-year-old was arrested Friday after the student's mother reportedly found disturbing content on an iPad that Whitmore allegedly gave to her son. According to the affidavit, the mother went through the iPad and saw nude photos and videos of Whitmore on the device. When the suspect was arrested Friday, investigators say she admitted it was her and told them she gave the child the iPad in October of last year. The affidavit also describes the alleged relationship between Whitmore and the student. The child's mother claims the middle school teacher had taken the child to restaurants, a nail and barber shop, bought him shoes, and allegedly let him spend the night at her home. Whitmore is also accused of giving the child a phone and an iPad, which the mother says she went through during the winter storm because she questioned the, quote, special attention the teacher allegedly gave her son. Whitmore, who's worked for Sherwood Middle since August 2025, is now charged with sexual exploitation of a minor and sexual exploitation of a minor by electronic means. Allegations that she vehemently denies as she prepares to face those charges in court on March 4th. Reporting from East Memphis for...
Y'all don't even be on the job long. Like, y'all don't even build up no tenure, nothing. Y'all get the job and y'all start scoping. Y'all keep y'all eyes on the prize that y'all looking for, man. I'm just saying so. Hey, I gotta go on and back it up. I gotta back it up just a little bit. And let me see what I've been looking at. Oh, Copeland. I want to go around here to my Twitter. Okay, so I'm guessing that's shouted. Yeah, what is? Hold that down, like that right there. Play.
Leave as police investigate claims that she groomed a student. Accusations that Whitmore denied in a message to WREG.
She said that she went to buy them shoes and shit.
Saying that the narrative is untrue and defamatory. The 29-year-old was arrested.
She said that it's untrue, so meaning that either the mama them ain't got no proof that she been buying outfits, clothes, and you say a phone and an iPad. She must have went to Metro. I think at Metro, either Metro or T-Mobile, they got like that little bundle, little package. Like if you buy a phone, you get a watch and a tablet or something like that. That's probably what she had to do, though.
Friday, after the student's mother reportedly found disturbing content on an iPad that Whitmore allegedly gave to her son. According to the affidavit, the mother went through the iPad and saw nude photos.
Stop that. Reported to the police department that she found nude images. I thought that was lingerie. And videos of the 29. Oh, she's 29. Middle school.
And videos of Whitmore on the device. When the suspect was arrested.
29. Girl, what is you doing is you feeling on yourself, baby? It's okay. It's okay. Damn it. You can touch on you.
Friday.
So she went to cricket.
Investigators say she admitted it was her and told them she gave the child the iPad in October of last year.
October. I think she only been there for 6 months. October of last year. All right, cool. So she told the police, yeah, those is my pictures and my videos I was performing and stuff like that. But
affidavit also describes the alleged relationship between Whitmore and the student. The child's mother claims the middle school teacher had taken the child to restaurants, a nail and barber shop, bought him shoes, and allegedly let him spend the night at her home.
Yeah. Right up in here is what I want to focus on. had taken such and such out to eat. She took him to church to get his hair did, to get his nails done. What type of student? To get his nails done and to buy him shoes. Advised blank has also spent the night at her home. For Christmas, she gave a pink iPad. At some point, she also gave a cell phone. While school was out, for weather, she decided to go through the iPad and the iPhone given to. Hold on. Watch this. I'm glad that you wrote it. Should now the mother be charged? It's like you just said, blame the mother. But wait a minute, you can't. We shouldn't blame the mother because the mother wasn't there. The mother had nothing to do with it, right? Huh? You sound like she was tricking. He said getting nails done is really grooming. Think about this right here. Is the boy a girl? Or is the boy feminine? He went to church, got his hair done, got his nails done. I'm focused on the nails, and gave him a pink iPad. You can't give no little boy no pink iPad. And he like, all right, I don't know. It's 2026. I know, like back in my day, like with colors, we ain't doing like the pink. That meant you could do it with the blue. We ain't doing the pink. You say, or maybe he was, maybe he was bisexual. You say, was she a stud loving him? Could be. You say the mom was pimping him out. Let's be real. Think about it. What the hell you mean that your child spent the night over a 29-year-old house? Do the mama understand that they is really close in age? A middle school person is close in age to a 29-year-old. I know, Willie, but that's like 10 years. That's close in age, y'all. That is really close in age. I'm just saying. But hell, we don't even know how old the child was. All we know, middle school. The mama decided to go through the iPad and the iPhone because they had bad weather and I guess she couldn't go to work. You say, Willie hating on pink. I'm just saying, that's how I grew up. You can't, no, dog, it was like the pink was for the girls and the blue was for the boys. Yes, he's under 15. Maybe he confused. Maybe he going both ways. He say, if a teacher mess with a child, Willie Williams show gonna have a program. Damn it, I need a program. I need to set up some type of program for these people. Because this is crazy.
Whitmore is also accused of giving the child a phone and an iPad, which the mother says she went through during the winter storm because she questioned the, quote, special attention the teacher allegedly gave her son.
You allowed your son to spend a night. What was they do? Was it more children spending the night? Was they having like a little sleepover type thing with multiple kids or something like that? Do she have a child? Well, hell, she couldn't have a child old enough in middle school. Well, hell, she can, but I don't think she did. But
Whitmore, who's worked for Sherwood Middle since August 2025, is now.
She was working from August. Remember, they said in October she worked fast. In October, she gave him the iPad and the phone and stuff. So Christmas, he spent the night round there on Christmas. Damn, she worked fast. She ain't even, man, hey, sugar, don't even worry about it because they're not going to treat you like a man unless you a stud. But I don't think that you a stud. I think that you was just a regular old female out here in this street. Move right along because we care about the kids. Move right along, we care about the churn. That's what's up. It's deep out here, y'all. Say it's deeper than free lunch. It's deeper than free lunch. We got a story about a man named Brady. Let's go on out here to Cleveland. We're going to Cleveland to where it all fell apart at. We have a young player. A young darker youth player who have been found guilty. Domestic love situation in my mind. Domestic love situation. Oh, did I say give y'all a pat on the back? Y'all made it over 100, and that was like 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago, y'all made it over 100. I really do appreciate that right there. We have 127. I don't think that my Cash App working. Y'all, I need support around here in these doggone. All right. Okay. Shout out to D for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. I need some more likes, y'all. We need some more likes. We need some more shares. We need all that fly stuff right there. Let people know that we doing a little something before people going out to the club. But y'all already going out to the club, get your STD Friday on. I ain't tripping. Do you? Spread your wings. You know what I'm saying? Open them legs. Open them legs. You know what I'm saying? Do exactly what you need to do on your day, because this is your day. Got to be more careful. Hold on. Bam. Yeah. We have a player who has been sentenced for fatally shooting his girlfriend outside of an AutoZone. What's y'all doing at an AutoZone? Don't know. Maybe y'all buying filters and shit. Maybe y'all buying that little oil special. I was just up at AutoZone. I was just up at AutoZone. $37. Listen, I spent $37 on synthetic. That's a real sale. On synthetic, I bought $37, man. $37. And that's for the oil and the filter. Mm-hmm. Yeah. For real. Oh, you say if a teacher mess with my child. Oh. With your child, they gonna need a program. Got it. Appreciate that right there. Y'all are going on to get into this right here, man. This is a little lengthy because we got to understand what happened, understand what they're gonna tell us. Boyfriend shoots girlfriend outside of AutoZone.
Well, a man admits to killing his girlfriend, a woman just 20 years old. Two families now torn apart because of senseless gun violence. Vic Gideon was there for an emotional morning as the judge handed down the punishment.
I did what I heard. An emotional Darian Hobley. He pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter in the death of his girlfriend. Hobley remembers the morning he reached for a gun in his car. He admits to shooting 20-year-old Riley Jones once in the chest. The two had been arguing outside the AutoZone, but he said he never meant to kill her.
I made a bad decision, and I deeply and wholeheartedly apologize for my involvement of the loss of Riley Jones.
Hobley's mother talked to the judge about her son.
This was his first offense. He has never been in trouble before. He was working to build a future and plans to join the military for structured purpose and a chance to serve his country.
And one of Riley Jones's 9 siblings talked about the loss.
He got 9 siblings? Whoa. Shout out to Doc Mass for the $5 cash app. Say peace. Say I got 5 on it. I appreciate that right there.
And after my mother died, many of us, especially since I have no children of my own, began to see Riley as our own child. I witnessed her birth, and I never imagined I would one day speak about her death.
Judge Holly Gallagher then handed out her sentence.
You have an 8-year sentence to serve, up to 10.5 years. You're ordered remanded and transported.
Darian Hobley has already served 205 days, arrested moments after that shooting. He'll now serve at least 8 years from that August 4th date, starting at the Lorraine Correctional Institute.
That's a correction right there. I'm glad that you pointed that out. She has the 9 siblings. Damn. Did they hold on, because wait. They said that she had the 9 siblings.
The future and plans to join the military for structured purpose and a chance to serve his country.
And one of Riley Jones's 9 siblings.
Riley Jones. So Riley Jones is the girl. Damn, she had 9 siblings. Let me back it up to where Mama is saying what he was finna go to the military for.
And a chance to serve his country.
And one of Riley Jones's 9.
Join the military for structure.
Military for structure purposes. What does that mean that he was lacking? Structure. Mama didn't give him structure. And since Mama is the only one in the courtroom who was representing her son, he ain't had no damn daddy. That's what they say. Let me go on to another one. Yeah. I got a few. We got to hear the story out now. We really do got to hear the story out. Put that there up on the screen for you. Here we go.
Who admitted to shooting and killing his 20-year-old girlfriend outside a Bedford AutoZone store last summer is headed to prison. Today, Darian Hobley was sentenced to 8 to 10.5 years behind bars. Natalie Clydesdale joins us now with what happened in the courtroom. Natalie, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Jay. It was an emotional day in court. Judge Holly Gallagher called this case tragic as she handed down the sentence. This incident happened back in August. According to the judge, surveillance video showed 20-year-old Riley Jones following Hobley to the store. She pulled in behind his car, blocking him in. Judge Gallagher says Jones appeared visibly upset. At some point, she opened Hobley's car door, and that's when she was shot. Hobley told the court that he regularly carried a gun and never intended to hurt her.
So he pulled into the AutoZone. She pulled in behind him. Camera show her opening up his door, and she ended up getting shot. Okay.
I just carried it on my person when I went anywhere. So when I was going into the AutoZone, I planned on just having it on my person, not to hurt it. And she reached for it. She got scared. I didn't want to hurt her.
Bang.
Earlier this month, Hobley pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and tampering with evidence. Hobley will serve 2 to 5 years of probation once he's released from prison. Tonight at 5:30, we'll hear more from Judge Gallagher about how she reached her decision.
Steve, shout out to the Archer for being a member for 37 months. Say, sound like she caused it. That's a good point right there. That's a real good point right there. Let me go on round to this one. Now, this one here is lengthy. This one is lengthy, but we have to hear what had done transpired out here in these streets for a player to shoot his little la-la. How many of y'all believe that he meant to shoot his little la-la? It's a possibility.
He will be haunted by this for the rest of his life. When he speaks, he will apologize to the family, Your Honor. He did, in fact, serve as a pallbearer for Riley Jones' mother.
He served as a pallbearer to his little la-la mama because she had done passed.
Services. That's the kind of young man he was.
What I can't put together is why he had a gun. And this is part of the problem with our society.
Yeah.
That guns are so widely available and so unthoughtfully obtained and then taken. And of course, what do you expect when you have a weapon?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I ask people all the time, are you ready to kill somebody? Because that is the ultimate end of what a weapon means.
That's a good point right there. That's a really good point. That's why I got so many guns, because you got to be ready, prepared to kill out here in these streets. And if you're not ready to kill, you don't know what you got a gun for. But what was that right there? They say women will tell you to leave, then block the door when you try to leave. Oh, that's a fact. I done got so many, bro. Women done jumped on me and done beat me up and stuff like that, because they be like, get out, it's over. I be like, all right, bitch, I'm gone. No, they blocked the door and shit. No. They crazy as hell. Something wrong with these bitches. Yeah, but you right.
And if you're not ready to take someone's life, you should never have a weapon.
You are correct, Your Honor.
I mean, that's the biggest what if, really, right?
And I was anticipating that question, Your Honor. And Your Honor, please don't take what I'm saying as flippant. The question I've been asked as I've defended people and as I've presided over cases as to why you have a gun, there are 520 million guns in circulation in the United States of America. 520 million. There are 25 million AR-15 or assault-type weapons in circulation in this country. More guns than citizens, according to certain data. So the question you asked is a legitimate question, but there's an alternative question. With that many guns circulating, is why wouldn't one have a gun?
Why wouldn't one have a gun? So many guns in circulation. I mean, you should have a gun out here. Now, he make a great point. Great point. Everybody else got a goddamn gun. You better have a gun. You say, Willie, it sounds like the Hitler Lala was the aggressor and a stalker.
Now that is not a pushback on you. This is something I've asked. Why are there so many guns in this? 520 million guns in circulation in the United States. And I'm not talking about, this includes both those illegal and legal guns.
And legal gun. You say, did he have a license for a gun? That's a good question, and hopefully they will tell us. He said, everybody here is open carrying CCW. Facts!
Far outweigh the illegal guns. Now in this case, my client had really classified as a ghost gun.
Oh, he had a ghost gun. Well, how old is Buddy?
That you buy off the internet. And you don't buy it by going to in somebody's backyard, sneaking up and doing some secret. They purchase them on the internet. They're sent through the mail. So what you ask is a serious question, and we as a society, as a country, need to take a hard look at the propensity and availability and the ease.
I thought that you couldn't buy a whole gun, even if it is a ghost gun, because you're not supposed to be able to buy a trigger. You're not supposed to be able to buy a trigger online. You can buy the ghost guns and shit like that right there, but then you got to put the guns together and then you buy a trigger, but you got to be legal to buy a trigger. So obviously they buying the whole goddamn gun online. How is that possible? I didn't know that they was doing that. Shout out to the Archer for the $2 super chat. You say, why isn't anyone holding her accountable? Great question. You say, I bet the judge have a gun or two for her protection. Facts. Is y'all saying that he's 20? I think that she was 20. You say, I have a Glock and a 38, and I have three gold medals on GTA. That's what's up.
And the ease of purchasing a weapon. But that seems to be our culture, as it had terrible consequences. You as a judge should preside over numerous cases where the consequences were disastrous both for the defendant and the victim. And this is another such instance. And that is a huge what if. I understand from my client that he had an encounter where he was there was a robbery attempted against him, which was the reason he had this gun.
The reason he had the gun because he had done got robbed. He got robbed, so hell, now I'm at that fire waiting on something.
But once again, you asked a much larger question that, of course, we will never be able to address in this limited context, but it deserves a serious discussion by leaders in our country as well as the community as to the availability.
I didn't know that you can buy the lowers. I am looking at ghostgun.com. You can buy the lower parts. Typically, when you buy in the lower parts, you have to have them shipped to a FAA or a FFA, an authorized dealer or a pawn shop or a gun shop. So you could just buy the lower. The lowers is the triggers. Wow.
It's the ease of getting guns. And you also raised another issue. Guns are not just props. They often end in causing tragedy for families that they have over our country.
You say ghost guns are legal, otherwise you can't buy it online. I guess you're right, because I'm looking at it. You can buy every part of a gun legally.
But Your Honor, I consider this young man, he's remorseful, he's prepared to pay the price. You have identified some other issues with this case, and you stated correctly, this was a involuntary manslaughter case. The statute reads it, the facts support it. We would ask, Your Honor, in your wisdom, and I agree with the mom who says what's appropriate. We would ask that. We're not asking. We're going to rely on your wisdom, and we ask that you impose the appropriate sentence pursuant to facts. Now, we know everybody's not going to be happy.
Everybody ain't going to be happy, but an appropriate sentence. We know that he got to do some time. We know he got to do some time. We just want to, you know what I'm saying, look out for a player, you know. You say, Willie, you just have to assemble it. Yes. I bought multiple ARs. Had to put them things together. For real though.
My client won't be happy. The family of the victim won't be happy. But we rely on the wisdom that you have over the years of experience you've set in that chair. thank you for listening and giving us the opportunity to address you in this way.
All right, thank you.
You finna address the family. You say that it is an 80% to come to your house. The lore is unfinished. Yeah. But see, this is new. If I go on any other gun site, you can purchase a lure, but it will not come straight to your home. You can buy the uppers, the lures, the butts. You can buy it all, but just the lower part will go to the store. Everything else that you bought will come to your house, but you just got to put it together when you go to the store and pick it on up.
Okay, Mr. Hobley, do you want to say anything?
Don't
Yes,
tell
Your
your
Honor.
story, dog.
I would like to state something that the state has said that wasn't really accurate. They said that I ended up opening the door and pulling my firearm from my car. That's not what happened.
He said they said that I opened up my door and fired my firearm, and that's not what happened.
Riley opened the door, staring at the gun.
She opened the door.
She said she didn't care about the gun. She didn't care if I was mad. Staring at the gun. I tried to get her attention. She just kept staring at the gun. And then she lunged in, across my body. I was stuck in my seat. I had a seatbelt on. I had the gun there, but not to hurt her or hurt anybody. I just carried it on my person when I went anywhere.
She jumped in over him to try to get the gun. That's his story, and that's been his story now.
So when I was going into the AutoZone, I planned on just having it on my person, not to hurt it. And she reached for it. I just got scared.
Take your time. Let him use you. That's fine.
I did what I heard.
I tried to help her. I asked somebody to call 911. I tried to help her. I didn't know what to do. And everything was so overwhelming. I walked away. I just needed a new scenery. So I walked away. And I thought to hurt myself. I just had to. I made a bad decision and got rid of the gun, but it wasn't.
Oh, he made a bad decision and got rid of the gun. Oh, I didn't know that he got rid of the gun. Ah, okay. All right.
To avoid prosecution or indictment, I just didn't want to hurt myself. I thought Riley was going to be okay.
He shot and thought that she was going to be all right.
Just thought to myself, if she's okay, maybe she will have something to say to me, whether it was good or bad. Maybe she had more questions. I never thought.
Come on, bro. Come on, we gotta go to lunch.
I also wanted to say to the family, that I understand that my words cannot give back what has been taken from them. Or remove the memories that we have all shared. Understanding the anger.
Yeah, it kind of should have been self-defense, especially if she jumped and she lunged inside the car.
Frustration and resentment growing for me. I pray that the value of my words are receptive to their ears.
That boy uses big words and everything right now. Or that man uses big words and everything right now. You say, Willie, do you think that the judge should make him join the army? That's a good one. That's a good one.
The desire to give closure.
Different.
And possibly give. I deeply and wholeheartedly apologize for my involvement at the loss of Riley Jones.
Shout out to Terrell for the $5 the $5 cash shot. Say, tell him about the gun line, boss.
I wish that I would have known what I know now to do more to just prevent what happened. And every day, what took place. Every day I think about what took place just to find a way out. But I'm just left with disbelief with reality.
Do y'all understand that if now y'all start teaching these boys to pop de la la la, that maybe it wouldn't get to the point to where they shooting de la la las? Wouldn't y'all rather have the youngest popping, correcting the baby out here in these streets instead of removing the baby off the planet? If we take off, or if we take out of the teaching of you should never put your hands on a woman, regardless of what the little crazy bitch do out here in the doggone street, but if we just you check a bit, you know what I'm saying, you correct, maybe it'll be less times that they be opening up car doors, following you to AutoZone, park behind you, don't let you leave, and open up the door and jump across you trying to get that fire. Maybe, I don't know, just asking for a friend.
I think actually calling someone I love so much, any level of physical and emotional distress hurts. Causing Riley that so earlier in life.
He didn't open his door. She opened the door.
Brings a piece of me every day.
Dang. And she was cute too. I don't think he meant to kill her.
Once again, I sincerely, with all the love, remorse in my heart, apologetic for the loss of Riley.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Just say, all right, all they got them crying. You say, why was his door unlocked? That's a good question. That's a good question. You say she opened the door and reached for the gun. She opened, according to what it say, she opened up the door, looking at the gun. I'm looking at her, she looking at the gun. I'm looking at her, she looking at the gun. Then the bitch gonna jump. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell no, I gotta tussle with you. Shoot you before you shoot me.
No.
Yeah.
In the sidebar for 1 second.
Yeah.
In the sidebar? Oh, all right. So now I got the phone stuff. That was 20. Got that. We're going to scroll just a little bit further so we don't go through all this right here. Because it's lengthy, but I just want to get down to, I think it's good.
Assumption of release applies to the additional period imposed by DRC, and another hearing must be held to further extend your incarceration.
That's a good point. You say he had to unlock it first. Or maybe he was about to get out of the car. Well, yeah. Or maybe when he cut the car off, it unlocked. I don't know.
So if they hold a hearing, they could give you a small number, then hold it again, see how you did. Small number, give you more time, see how you did.
He was quick with that
Up
fact.
to the larger number. After you're released, you are going to be on post-release control for a period of 2 to 5 years.
2 to 5.
I think when I took your plea, I might have said 3 to 5, but it's 2 to 5. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I think I said 3 to 5. So if I did, I need to ask you, do you want to withdraw your plea because I gave you a different number at that time?
No.
We need to get over 200 with the thumbs up. Need your support. It's Friday, baby. Help.
All right. Okay, so post-release control is supervision after serving a prison sentence. In this case, you will be on post-release control for 2 to 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
If you violate that supervision, you could go back to prison for up to 1/2 of the sentence that you receive. You could be charged with a felony called escape for failing to report to your parole officer. They could make your supervision harder for you or longer. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Say that Judge Skinny. That's old Slimmy right there. Mm-hmm. Keep her weight down. See, now, when y'all keep your weight down and stuff like that right here, y'all can, like, get married faster. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to help, man. If y'all keep y'all weight, it's easier. It's harder to lose weight the older that you get. So when y'all be young, man, keep that weight off, y'all. I know that y'all want to be thick and all that little flash shit right there. Damn it, y'all can find a man, a good man, a hardworking man, the smaller you is. I don't know if that's true. I'm just throwing some shit out there. Go ahead.
Your fines, fees, and costs are waived.
Hold on. His fees is waived?
All right. Your fines, fees, and costs are waived.
Okay. She be in yoga class. Mm-hmm.
His credit for time served, I have is 8/5/25.
Mm-hmm.
Was he arrested on the 4th, though?
Yes.
Okay. 8/4/25 to 2/24/26, which is today's date. So that's 205 days.
Say so jail is free. He ain't got no fines, so yeah. Need some more thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Help. Because she's going to say something really, really interesting that's coming up. Trying to work y'all into it. I know a lot of us, we got the ADHD and all that shit. Damn it, we want it now. I get it.
All right. So the sentence on count 1 is 1 year on the firearm to be served prior to and consecutive with an aggregate minimum sentence of 7 years on the underlying count to an aggregate maximum sentence of 10.5 years on the underlying count. Count 5, 24 months. Counts 1 and 5 to run concurrent to each other. You have an 8-year sentence to serve up to 10.5 years. You're ordered remanded and transported.
Order remanded and transported. I want y'all to hear what she say after this.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's really important that you guys get the stories right.
Did we get it right?
I don't know who didn't get it right, but it's really important to our system of justice and to making sure that the facts are correct. Are you the reporter on this?
Yeah.
She pointed out discrepancies in what has been reported in the news. Oh, and I just looked it up. He was 22, she was 20.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
The transference of what happened in this case by whoever the media outlet was who was chasing her is a big deal.
Oh, did y'all just catch that right there? The media had done said that he was chasing her.
To making sure that the facts are correct. Are you the reporter on this?
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
The transference of what happened in this case by whoever the media outlet was who was chasing her is a big deal. That's not what happened.
That's not what happened. The media came out with that little false shit. They reporting something that they could not verify.
Right.
Which is why I went.
No, I appreciated that.
You guys got your
No.
owe the public a correction.
Yeah.
They've done that to me in other cases too, where the story was absolutely wrong, and they owe the public a correction to make, so that your profession, just like mine, we want people to believe what we're doing and say, right?
What she is letting us know that a lot of times the media, they get it wrong. And the judges be playing off of listening to what the media has to say. A lot of times dealing with these trials. And this is really, really sad.
If you get one wrong at any level, you lose credibility.
Well, that's what
Everything that you say, and do things that are irrefutable.
Exactly.
So I wait a shadow.
It's super important. My daughter's in journalism now. She just got out of the law school.
She said her daughter is in journalism right now. Bitch, you got to get the story straight. And this is what I be around here doing. I be trying to get the story straight. I be needing the story straight. And like a lot of times I point out the story don't make no sense. Something is missing.
So I'm sensitive to what your job is, but I'm also like, that if it looks like I'm not doing my job.
It makes her look like she's not doing her job when she's getting reports from the news. She's getting reports from the news. We all getting reports from the news. And this is why a lot of times we have to do what is called verify, verify, verify. In journalism school, they tell you to verify, verify, verify. You got to, I think it's 3. You got to get you three replicable sources and compare the 3, and then you go ahead on and do you a little story, because this is a way for you to check the facts. But my issue is, and I know a lot of journalists' issues is, well, if they all wrong, now you wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a little slippery slope. But a lot of times, a lot of places, a lot of people be trying to get the story out so fast, they want to be the first instead of being right. You know. So I heard and I saw that the judge did an interview pointing out that they overcharged him. I don't think the judge wanted to even give him that amount of time. But according to what he was charged with, that's what she had to do. Shout out to Terrell for the $5 cash out. He say he about ready to spend a night in the hole. Yeah, hell yeah, boy. You do not want to be in gin pop when you first going on in there and folk here that you had done did something to your la. Which is also crazy, because there is a whole bunch of people who was in jail who was actually innocent. There's a whole bunch of people who was in jail who was innocent. Now I know everybody innocent. Everybody innocent. I do get it. And shout out to all of the people who was in jail who did it. And who will tell you, damn right I did it. If I had a choice, I'd do it again. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them people. Like Cola Bell. Shout out to Cola Bell. Cola Bell ain't folding out here, and he got damn right I killed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Playing. Thinking that I'm soft. Bam, I've been holding on to this right here. Damn, it's been 10 days. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the little story on up out of here. Let's see what we got. Bam, if y'all just not coming on in, help a player out. Subscribe. What the hell did I do? Oh, okay. Help player out. We need some thumbs up. We need some support around here. Support is a verb. Support is a verb. Support is a verb. You say the news put out false reports and don't retract them. And that's why the judge say that they need to give a retraction to the story that they had done did. Because they was wrong. Yes, misinformation will hurt a person. Yes. And it's crazy because we live in a time, we live in the great United States of America, to where they say innocent till proven guilty. But we hear these stories and we automatically believe that somebody's guilty. I do it sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? I do it sometimes too. And then after a story, I be like, well, damn, I shouldn't have did it like that because of innocent till proven guilty. You know? So we all fall short of glory. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoes. My mom black. Only God can judge me. He know my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help. Move right along. We have a 250. Well, hell, I can't even do it if it has a reward because I don't know the update. 8 days ago out here in these streets. Hold on. Whoa, what did I click? Hold on, because I need to see really, really quick. Have they found the person or what going on, man? Let me click on this really quick and see if they got some updates. So that was 11 days, 10 days, 10 days, 10 days, 10, 8. So they ain't did nothing ever since, and they ain't saying nothing about that they done caught a fella. So we're gonna go ahead on and do it. We gonna go ahead on and do this story. All right, bam. I just had to check because I've been holding on to, and I be hating sometime because I've been held on some, and I'll be like, damn, I forgot to do this, or damn, I forgot to do that. But anyway, enough about me. Right here. Put that down real quick. We have a UPS worker.
Developing.
Hold on. We have a UPS worker. Now, if y'all need some paper because I don't see where we have captured the dude yet. We have a $250,000 reward after a UPS worker was shot and killed while delivering mail. Here we go.
There is a $250,000 reward in the search for the person who killed a U.S. Postal Service mail carrier. He was delivering mail in DeKalb County when someone opened fire on his mail truck. John Taisha Fernandez, live in DeKalb County, where the victim's co-workers are very concerned.
Karen and George, this is the post office on Wesley Chapel and Snapfinger Roads, and we're here because this is where DeQuavius Graves would get his mail truck, head out for his shift, and this is where he would return. Now, he was driving a mail van that looked just like this one. A spokesperson for USPS told us since the shooting, counselors have been at this location to comfort staff as police and other investigators try to figure out why someone killed a mail carrier on the job.
All I know is he was just on his route, and he got shot.
Family of DeQuavius Graves, also known as Quay, can't figure out who would kill such a gentle soul, especially while Quay was just doing his job delivering mail Thursday night.
Whenever he walked into the room, he just bring his energy, just bright smile. You can't not notice him.
When someone shot and killed Quay here on Oxford Drive, a neighbor's surveillance camera recorded this video. DeKalb County police and federal investigators are using it to figure out if someone targeted the victim because of his job with the U.S. Postal Service or if there's some other motive.
So why was the Amazon truck that all at the same time? Shout out to Terrell for the $1 cash out. You said my wife said, don't send you another $1. Tell your wife, don't be mad at you. Don't be mad at you. Oh man, I appreciate that right there.
USPS is posting this reward flyer all over the DeKalb County neighborhood. Police have been canvassing since Thursday's shooting. They're offering $250,000 for information that leads to an arrest. Relatives say Quay was a hard worker and had been working for USPS for about 3 years. Co-workers showed up to his mom's house Sunday to pay their respects.
He was in the booth. I don't know if he was a rapper, but he was in the booth. This is a studio.
For about 3 years. Co-workers showed up to his mom's house Sunday to pay their respects. They said they can't talk on camera about how much they enjoyed working with Quay because it's against union rules. However, they showed up.
They loved him. Like, I didn't know it was that much love for him. It was like he ran the post office because I didn't know he was that important.
I wanted to mention that USPS wasted no time joining this investigation with DeKalb County Police. They showed up to the shooting scene, and they're calling the gunman armed and dangerous. They don't want anyone approaching the suspect. They just hope anyone with information calls USPS, and hopefully they can get that reward. We're live in DeKalb County.
Well, y'all better get that to fit this life changer. I don't care what y'all tell me, but we don't snitch in the community. Use a damn fool.
On Oxford Drive, a neighbor's surveillance camera recorded this video. DeKalb County police and federal investigators are using it to figure out if someone targeted the victim because of his job with the U.S. Postal Service.
Oh, I was thinking that the dude was walking here was the one who got killed. The reason he drove like that because he is in the mail truck and he got shot in the truck. I'm just missing everything. Look. I was like, well, Well, why the Amazon truck there? What's
Oxford
going on?
Drive.
Look,
A
look,
neighbor's
look.
surveillance camera recorded this.
So he was already shot.
A neighbor's surveillance camera recorded this video. DeKalb County Police and federal investigators are using it to figure out if someone targeted the victim because of his job with the U.S. Postal Service or if there's some other motive. USPS is...
He say the mailman probably delivering that work too. It's a possibility, man. Anything's possible by any dog on the street. But listen, man, if y'all know something, hey, why should I have to tell you if you know something, say something? Did y'all know criminal coming up? Did y'all know Easter? Easter is right there. Easter is right there. Once you go to sleep and wake up, it's Easter. The summer finna come up. The vacation finna come. $250, dog. What can you do with $250? You can get out of debt. You can buy your mama a house. Y'all know how y'all be trying to buy your mama. If I get real, buy my mama a house. Like your mama should have already had a damn house. But, you know, we be talking like that right there. But anyway, it's a doggone shame. Oh, man. Play out here trying to work. I get killed on my damn job. This is just stupid. I'd be mad in the motherfucker. Listen, I would be in my casket like, I know good as hell well. Like, this is just be my look like, you done killed me on the job, eh? I was working. You couldn't wait till Would y'all want to be knocked off before you clock in? Or while you're on the clock and you ain't even finished out the whole day? Do you understand? Now, watch it. If you get killed while working and you have not completed your 8, 10, 12, or 16-hour shift, you don't get paid for the whole day. Like, what if you only been on the clock that day for like 3 hours? Bitch, that check gonna reflect them 3 hours. It ain't like they gonna throw you the rest of your whole shift, which I think that they should. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have finished it if it wasn't for you dying. You know. I'm just saying though. I don't. Okay, bam. Well, they is doing that right there. The post office is covering the funeral though. That's what's up. If I was the family, I still do a GoFundMe just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case the post office, they be like, we waiting on Congress or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the post office and Congress been having like a problem with funding and all that there. But, damn. Shout out to the company. And typically when you work for a company, certain companies, they give you that $100,000 life insurance on them if you down the job. You know what I'm saying? I worked for a company that did the $100,000 and like the $200,000 life insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? That they just give you outside of what you gonna sign up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Shout out to the post office, man. If I got to tell you broke ass to go listen, that they got that paper out there just waiting on you. If that's your cup, it couldn't have been like my cousin or nothing. But my auntie gonna be mad than a son, bitch. This is your oh, hey, yeah, I know where he at. I know where he put the gun. I remember the clothes that he had on the same day too. Yeah. You need me to testify? Hell yeah, I'm finna testify. I'm gonna give his mom about $5,000. She gonna shut up. I'm gonna give him like $5,000, put some on his books, but not like all at one time. Like throughout the years and stuff. I'm gonna be feeding him some money. You know what I'm saying? Listen, dog, you going to jail. Why not people in your family get the paper? I testify in every goddamn thing. I really didn't like him as a cousin. Like we used to fight, and he used to like take my bicycle, and he used to take my big wheel. He'd take my big wheel and take my Transformers. He used to bully me. I'd make up all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all gonna testify. $250. I know what y'all think, but Willie, you'll sell your soul for $250? I don't know a job. I don't know a job that's flat out paying $250 right now. $250 go a long way. I can increase insurances, and you know what I'm saying. You sell your soul for that. I heard some people arguing with other people saying, well, you'll sell your soul for $1 million or $2 million or $10 million, shit like that right there. And we know the type of character that you have. And I'm like, well, hold on. People go to jail, they work for $1.50 a day. People who are not in jail work for $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and we don't ever consider that as selling your soul. And we have people who would flat out say out loud that if somebody offered me $10,000 to do such and such, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. Or 10 million, I would. Boy, shut up. Hush up. Now I do understand that there is just some things that we just ain't gonna do. I get that part there. But when they be arguing, it be like some basic shit. You know what I'm saying? It be like some like you really want to do that? Like, I don't know. Bitch, I'd have did it for less than that. I don't. What that says a lot about your character. My character say that boy rich. You know what I'm saying? And then fuck my character. My character will say that boy ain't slow. That player right there ain't slow, goddamn. That's what my character does say. Send some kids to college and all that fly stuff. Fix the community. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got to get back to the community. I can't give back to the community if I don't get these millions. You know what I'm saying? We just be saying stuff. We just be talking. Anyway. Shout out to all of y'all who be exercising and stuff. Y'all be getting y'all little pump on. Pump up. Get thick. Get swole. Why is it so many women refuse to exercise and one of their biggest excuses is, I don't want to get buff. I don't want to get buff. Well, bitch, don't lift heavy. This is why women be needing guidance. This is truly why women be needing guidance. I don't want to be like looking like no man all buffed all up. Bitch, don't lift heavy and don't eat a whole bunch of steaks and eggs and shit. Don't eat 3,000 calories, bitch. Stick to your 750s. You know what I'm saying? Stay slim with it. And that's why your little fat ass don't want to be out here exercising. Y'all play too much. Y'all really do play too much. Don't want to get thick. That's what's up. Well, you don't want to have muscles, but you fat as all out there. Why wouldn't you rather have muscles than fat? You don't mind having that damn fat. You got a problem with the muscle, though. Got it. That makes sense to you. Y'all, we got to get these likes up over 200. Get these likes up over 200. But anyway, this is a story about a man named Brady, but it's not. We have a Florida man. My state, stand your ground state, bust a bitch, go home state. Please don't run up 155 life state. A man tries to kill fellow gym goers after calling them weak. You know what I'm saying? They trying to pump that iron. He done ran up in there with your weak ass. Give me one more. You know how y'all trainers be. Give me one more. Damn it, I done lived this bitch 37 times. One more. Come on with your weak ass. They be talking slick.
A Seminole County man faces life in prison. He is accused of trying to kill people who were working out at a Crunch Fitness gym. Police say the gun fortunately malfunctioned and prevented anyone from getting hurt or killed. This happened at the Crunch Fitness off of State Road 434 in Altamont Springs. Channel 9's Nick Pampantonis is live outside the gym. Nick, investigators say he planned this shooting, right?
Whoa, he planned it.
Yeah, they say he was working out at this gym, left the gym, and then came back carrying a bag with his gun inside of it. Witnesses also say he was taunting the people. He then tried to shoot.
There's an allegation of attempted murder.
35-year-old Winston Medley will remain in jail until at least April, following a wild day at this Crunch Fitness gym. Police say Medley came to work out mid-morning and spent time calling other gym goers weak. When they asked him to stop, he became offended. Police say security cameras caught Medley leaving the gym, grabbing a backpack with a gun in it, and then going back into the gym, where witnesses say he pointed it at a person's head and tried to pull the trigger several times. The gun didn't fire.
Never heard of anything like this before.
Absolutely crazy that something would happen in a community like this.
This is not Medley's first time in trouble with the law. North Carolina court records show he had a criminal record starting when he was 17 years old for breaking and entering and stealing guns. He's been caught before for unlawfully carrying a gun because he was a felon. After he spent time in federal prison for identity theft, he unsuccessfully begged the judge to be let out early, saying, "I will follow all the rules."
Listen, I will comply now. I promise you I comply. Goddamn, I'm tired of sitting up in here with these hard legs. It ain't a softy up in here that I can go on the head. He said, I will take my supervised release very, very serious. He said, I will follow all the rules and conditions of my supervised release. Damn.
The gym has a rule, no guns allowed.
They have cameras everywhere. You don't think you're gonna get caught? Or like, do you just not care?
Why is her eyes squinting in the sun, ain't that? Is that baby on a little workout here in these streets?
I talked to a former neighbor of Medley's. He moved a couple of months ago, but she told me he was always polite, very well dressed, and never caused any problems. Live in Altamont Springs.
Polite, very well dressed, never caused any problem, but for some reason, he loved to be around them hard legs. He loved to be around them hard legs. I don't care about what you're telling me. Look. And as they say, a lot of fellas be working out, and a lot of fellas be trying to work out with other fellas. That's what they say. He nicely groomed, handsome fella. Yeah. He's dressed nice. Hey, Miss Lady. You know what I'm saying? Had to find a way to get on back around now. Well, let me explain something to y'all. You don't have to go to jail to be with men. You don't have to go to that. Now, I know that the dudes in jail, now they physically fit and shit. They is more or less healthy. They more or less healthy. They got that good insurance and shit like that. They got the best insurance. You know what I'm saying? They eating kind of good, but they get the 3 meals and they sleeping. They getting their proper rest, so their skin popping out here. Listen. Have you seen a player get out of jail? You be like, how the hell your skin glowing like that right there? They been sitting up in that circulating air and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just got to go back. Y'all got to go back. That's what's up. Appreciate y'all. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. You just got to go back though. You miss your buddies and shit like that right there. Hey, dog. It be like that sometimes. Because like it ain't no real ones out here. You know what I'm saying? You want to go where the real N words at. I got it. I get it. What else we got? Then what time is it? It's 8:50. We got time. How many of y'all know DJ Young Slade? DJ Young Slade. Is this in Atlanta? This is in the A. We're going to the A. This is Atlanta. Hold on, let me. Damn, I thought I had it right. So that's a 5. That's an 8. That's a 7. Oh, so I got to give me some more things. So, here, we're just going to do it like this right. Y'all come on in. Hit that little thumbs up button, dog. Let me refresh. We had 187 thumbs up. Can we get to 200? You say them folks want them in the hood. Yeah. You can say you accidentally popped the perk 30. Something like that, right back to the crib. We gonna put Buddy up here. Whew, Jesus. Let me go on and grab this right here then. You got one of my pimp player partners who done fell short of glory out here. God damn it, that devil spirit on them. That map spirit is on one of my pimp player pastor partners. It's a doggone shame. We have a pastor who is accused of child molestation. Yeah. DJ Young Slade. Oh, no, this is multiple stories. So we just want to do the preacher is accused of child molestation. Shout out to Table for being a member for 40 months and say life be life and say I'm glad I caught a lie. I'm glad that you caught me. And for real though. Appreciate that right there. Y'all ain't going on to get into this right here. Look at my pimp player pastor partner.
Church leader who will spend the next 25 years in prison. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 6. I'm Eric Pitt.
Buy some young meat. Go ahead.
Marcus Kendall Turner pleaded guilty to multiple child sex crime charges in Cherokee County. Fox 5's Sarah Jabor joins us live with more on the case. Sarah, walk us through this one.
Well, Eric, Marcus Turner pled guilty to 11 different crimes, all related to child sex crimes. Now, those charges, they include aggravated child molestation, sexual exploitation of children, and cruelty to children in the first degree. This case started back in 2023. The Cherokee County Prosecutor's Office says Turner held a leadership position at Worship with Wonders Church in Cobb County. According to detectives, in May of 2023, Turner invited a middle school boy to join a new church youth group. Within months, they say Turner began spending time alone with the child and communicating via text and phone.
Should we blame the parent here too?
Investigators say Turner shared sexually explicit content with the child. Then investigators say in August and September of 2023, Turner committed repeated acts of sexual abuse against the child at his home. Lana Pope, Assistant District Attorney for Cherokee County, says the end of this case in Cherokee County helps bring closure to the victims' families.
A family has been waiting for years to see this day come. In some really powerful moments, we've heard from the victim's mom, who provided a victim impact statement about how Mr. Turner's decisions have affected her child and their life moving forward, and how it's affected her as a mother and her trust in people being around her child, because obviously she has worked her whole life to protect him from those things.
So it ain't no daddy around now. Shout out to Tay Boo for the $2 super chat. Appreciate that right there. Bam. Oh, wait a minute. So he must be on Instagram. He must be on the gram. Hold on. We got to back that up. Our mic pull up, buddy.
From those things.
Right. Oh, damn it. I tried to pause it. Right there. Marcus Turner. Let me see if I can do it over here real quick so I can, what is that thing called? Marcus. I don't even know how to spell Marcus. Marcus. Oh, she ain't got no clothes. Oh, she naked. Go ahead. Marcus, what I say? Turner. Marcus Turner 8. Turner 8. Did he close this thing down? Like somebody drinking a cup of water or something. Is that Marcus Turner? Marcus Turner. Did that say Turner? Termer? It may say Termer. Let me see what I get. Nah, dang, buddy. Got to be more careful.
Now, Turner has another pending case in Cobb County. I did reach out to his defense attorney today, and I'm still waiting to hear back. Reporting live in Cobb County, Tara Jabor, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, some type of justice for that family. Tara Jabor, thanks so much. Happening now, police in...
Okay, so let me back this thing up. So he met her with a boy. Did they say a boy?
The child, and communicating. Turner invited a middle school boy to join
a middle school. Okay. Leviticus.
New church youth group. Within months, they say Turner began spending time alone.
He invited a young boy to the youth group. Y'all ladies, y'all, well, we need that.
With the child and communicating via text and phone. Investigators say Turner shared sexually explicit content with the child. Then investigators say in August and September of 2023, Turner committed repeated acts of sexual abuse against the child at his home. Lana Pope, Assistant District Attorney for Cherokee County, says
at his home?
The sexually explicit content with the child. Then investigators say in August and September of 2023, Turner committed repeated acts of sexual abuse against the child at his home.
Repeated attacks. So the child was at his house repeatedly. Where's the mama at?
Lana Pope, Assistant District Attorney for Cherokee County, says the end of this case in Cherokee County helps bring closure to the victims' families.
A family has been waiting for years to see this day come. In some really powerful moments, we've heard from the victim's mom, who provided a victim impact statement about how Mr. Turner's decisions have affected her child and their life moving forward, and how it's affected her as a mother and her trust in people.
And her trust. Have y'all noticed that women tend to trust strangers more than they trust their baby daddies? The one who they let pee in them. They let strangers around their children more than they let their baby daddy around their own child. Not all, but y'all know, yeah, damn it, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't the first time. It ain't the first time. But got to be more careful, Marcus. You going to jail and hell all at the same time. Move right along. I ain't going to even much hold you because they say, like, you ain't supposed to be fandangling with meat if you have a meat. That's what your books say. Just saying. Let's go on around here. Where we going? Then what time it is? 8:58? 8:58. And we still here. It's a beautiful thing. What else we got? Hold on. Ooh, yeah, she was bad about it too. Hold up. Oh, all right, bam. We got an incident. We got a little incident. Let me grab this right here like that. Bam, do that right there. All right, welcome. We have a woman who was in court over a deadly Uber Eats carjacking. Y'all ladies, women have been getting into a whole bunch of bad things that women typically don't get into. But anyway, gonna put up on the screen for you real quick. This is in Chicago. Go ahead. What we got?
One's tough. Uber Eats driver lost his life after a carjacking.
Police say a woman from Maywood took his car and then killed him. She stood before a judge today.
Casey Cronus is outside Layton Criminal Courthouse with what we just learned. Casey.
Hi, Terrence and Sylvia. Prosecutors are sharing the victim was delivering an order to a doctor at Loretto Hospital in Austin when the woman who is now in custody allegedly stole his car and ran him over with it. According to court documents, it was that doctor who found 28-year-old Daniel Figueroa in the hospital's parking lot and called 911. Sadly, Figueroa, who lives in the western suburbs, did not survive. Hours later, police arrested 33-year-old Montoya Perry in Maywood after tracking Figueroa's stolen van using license plate reader technology. Perry has been charged with first-degree murder and carjacking. She has a long rap sheet with 8 prior felony convictions, including aggravated battery, burglary, and forgery. Emotions were running high at the courthouse today. At one point, an argument broke out between the two families in the hallway. After the hearing, Figueroa's mom shared her grief.
I just don't want this to happen to anybody else's family. He's 28 years old. I'm not going to let his name go in vain. And I love you, Daniel, wherever you're at. I just pray with the help of the justice system and everyone involved that Daniel gets justice.
Now, at the time of his killing, Perry was on pretrial release for another incident that happened earlier this month, allegedly resisting and obstructing police. She is due back in court in mid-March.
How in the hell is you out with 8 felonies? Shot a baby out for them dimples. She look like she could be cute. She take that little lace front off, you know what I'm saying? It look like she got a little Asian in her. She might have a little Asian in her though, you know. But then here, we got to ask the question, well, how was she able to steal the vehicle and then run him over? Did he leave the keys in the car? Was the car running? What is going on here? Y'all got to do better. You got see. We don't even look at females as a threat. We don't look at females as a threat sometimes. Hell, the majority of the time we really don't. But how many of y'all think that she's gonna do some time? I don't really think that she's gonna do. She's gonna get some time, but like she really ain't gonna do no time. She gonna be like a little vacationer, you know what I'm saying? Hell, they may give her weekend jail, you know what I'm saying? She going through a little something, mental health issue. Hell, she may be postpartum. Ain't no telling, but it's always something that they will try to help a baby get on up out of jail out here in these streets. And she don't even look like she got a care in the world. I want y'all to really think about it. This ain't her first little rodeo. That baby got a little background, and this is how she smiled on her latest Instagram photo from the jail. That's what's up. Watch 2316 your 9 at all time. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Yep. Y'all like it? Y'all like it? I love it. Y'all thought that we were finna leave. we gonna stay. If y'all want to stay, then we can stay. If y'all want to stay just a little bit longer, we can stay a little bit longer. Sure enough can. Cause I got so many things need to go on to get on off off my plate. I got to get it out here. I got to get it out here. Come on, y'all hit that thumbs up button. You said that she was wearing her real, Oh, hell no, that baby had a lace front. You can see the thing looking like scabs and shit at the top. Man, why y'all be dressing like that? Why? Y'all got to wet your lace front before y'all come outside then. Y'all got to wet your lace fronts when you come outside. You say talk about the wars. I have not been watching anything about the wars and what's going on, because a lot of times talking about different places, from what I have noticed from talking about different places, they go to cutting you off on YouTube. They real sensitive about other countries and all that fly stuff right there, especially that country that start with an I. With that country with the I and the country that start with the U. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I be leaving stuff alone. Now back in the days, I would have tried it and lost a whole damn channel, like I used to lose channels by talking about what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? I see 199. I see 199. We need to do better than that right there. Oh, well, Mexico versus the cartel. Now Pakistan versus Afghanistan. I haven't heard anything about Pakistan and Afghanistan. I heard a little bit about I think I got some video. On my Instagram about the cartels. Oh yeah. I'm glad that you said something. I saw a little something, and it was black females who were stuck in Mexico because of what's going on with the cartels. Hold on. Women were stuck. I saw some darky hue sisters. And it's like they're canceling flights and all type stuff out here. Yada yada yada. Was it this right here? American tourists. Let's go ahead on and hear what's going on. Let's hear what's going on, because I really didn't look into it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, they just talking mess. But I am the damn news. I don't know what the hell. I just be having so much on my doggone plate, but that's no excuse. Oh, you see a 201? Hold on. Let me refresh. Give y'all a pat on the back. I see a 203. A 203. That's what's up. I got some right here. Oh, that's the wrong one. I am so wild. I had the wrong app up. Well, not app, but the wrong thingamajig. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Violence in Mexico.
We got it. Let's see what we talking about in Mexico. American tourist shelter admins the cartel violence in Mexico. Travel agents advise caution. But that ain't the late. Wait. Let's see like the latest. We got a day ago. American on high alert. Okay, all right, this one. We can go to
the Bush Guy, cold and smooth.
We can do the Good Morning America then. We can see the Good Morning America. Hold on. Let's see what we're talking about. Americans on high alert after violence in Mexico ahead of spring break. Yeah, they be doing spring break.
In just a few weeks, safety concerns are top of mind for American travelers after the killing of a cartel leader sparked mass unrest across Mexico. Security officials now ramping up their efforts to keep tourists safe, as we saw firsthand joining Mexican Marines on patrol in Cancun.
So the government has stepped up heavily armed patrols just like this one as a show of force after what happened earlier this week. They say things are safe here, but they also know the threat from organized crime is real, hence the heavy weapons.
From the streets to the beaches, Mexican Marines, National Guard, police, all heavily armed, out in force on the sand, with some 50,000 American tourists per day set to arrive here in the coming weeks. But inside here is what the tourists don't see.
So this is kind of like the nerve center of your operations here.
The Cancun Emergency Command Center, all 3,600 plus security cameras pumping in live feeds citywide.
If I'm a tourist right now and I'm a little scared to come to Mexico after what happened this week, what would you tell me? ¿Qué me dirías?
Estamos completamente en paz.
He says everything is calm here. I guarantee that tourists can come here and enjoy their vacations in peace.
Y'all come on around here. Damn, the cartel, they really ain't gonna trip on y'all like that. Yeah, they may be bombing and shooting people, but they're not gonna worry about y'all.
Violence quickly escalating across the country earlier this week after a Mexican military operation killed one of the country's top cartel leaders. Criminal groups responding with arson and vandalism.
I got a question. So was it the Trump administration who had them knocked off one of their head people? I heard about Buddy dying though. Huh? Oh.
Mexican military operation killed one of the country's top cartel leaders. Criminal groups responding with arson and vandalism. Cars and buildings lit ablaze in city streets. American tourists forced to shelter in place. Closed airports leaving U.S. citizens stranded, unable to get out. But even as things are largely back to normal, some with upcoming trips to Mexico, like Ben Eisenhart, rethinking.
We're trying to make sound decisions for our family, for their safety, but we also, we're trying to live too.
Experts say that
you're trying to live, so you take a chance putting your family in danger. Got it.
That in light of recent events, travel to Mexico doesn't have to be out of the question, but tourists should consider multiple factors before they go.
We want you to be looking at these regions over time, figuring out what the local security trends are, and then also look at your contingency planning. Just find out what your plan is if something goes wrong.
What's your plan if something go wrong and you can't get out the damn country? What is your plan? You say, Willie, Mexico killed both cartel leaders, but the U.S. forced them to act on it. Oh, really? So, like I was saying, do the Trump administration got anything to do with it right here?
Now, the government has deployed an additional roughly 10,000 National Guard troops across the country to make sure the violence goes away in this country, at least for the time being. As far as the U.S. State Department, they have lifted all restrictions for the moment, saying travelers coming down here to Mexico should exercise normal precautions. Guys.
How do you exercise normal precaution going into a country to where they're doing what they're doing right now? And this go back to what I be saying. A lot of times, y'all, we just be hearing people talk and we just go along to get along. How do you exercise caution if you make a plane flight or if you drive into Mexico, once you get there, you may be stuck? What's the caution? Huh? I don't understand. If from this day forward, we see any damn reports of where Americans is crying, I can't get out the country, you need to stay in the country of Mexico then. Y'all know what the hell going on, and remember, it's before spring break. This is when these folk make a lot of goddamn money. This is even when, like, the airlines and the airports shit make a lot of money because spring break is coming up. Y'all talk about Afghanistan, right? Afghanistan did what? Yada, 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 yada. Bam, 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 bam. You say, what about the people off by Cuba? Cuba having problems too? You say Mexico is fine to visit, no more dangerous than it's always is. Oh, okay, so it's back to normal right now. They're still killing the shit like that right now, but that's normal. Oh, all right. Well, if it's back to normal, then hell yeah. Go ahead on and y'all enjoy it. You said that you in Mexico every day. That's what's up. Is you going in through Laredo? Is you going in through Laredo? What I know about Laredo, for real though. Let's see. Let's see. And how the hell you spell Afghanistan? Afghanistan, Pakistan war. It popped up on. Is listening to me 7 hours ago. 7 hours ago. Okay. Let's see what we got then. Hold on.
Overseas.
Whoa. Hold on. I might as well record me some of this right here. Breaking news. Pakistan and Afghanistan trade deadly strikes. I ain't never done no shit like that before, but here we go. Look at it.
Pakistan is declaring, quote, open war on neighboring Afghanistan as the two countries trade deadly attacks. It's a major escalation in their long-running feud, with both sides claiming to inflict strong damage on the other. It began last night when Afghanistan conducted what it calls retaliatory attacks for Pakistan's recent strikes along the border. But Pakistan says it was targeting militant groups it claims are being harbored there, which Afghanistan denies. The Taliban, which seized power when the U.S. military withdrew from Afghanistan back in 2021, released images showing heavy weapons that it says is being deployed to the front lines. Some of that equipment, like Humvees, were left behind by the U.S. military. NBC News international correspondent Raf Sanchez.
So they got to keep our Humvees?
Joins us with more. How did all of this unfold, but also escalate yesterday, Raf?
You say vacation in the U or the I. I'm not even going to say them names, but
yeah, Morgan. So there have been months of tension between the Taliban government in Afghanistan and its neighbors in Pakistan. As you said, the Pakistanis are accusing the Taliban of harboring militants inside of their territory. They say those militants have been crossing the border, carrying out attacks in Pakistan, and then slipping back into the mountains in Afghanistan. The Pakistanis have been carrying out fairly limited airstrikes in.
How do they keep them dresses? Well, them long shirts that they be wearing. How do they keep that stuff clean? It ain't nothing but dust over there.
Recent weeks, but this has now escalated in a major way. You've seen the Taliban, who of course have spent 20 years fighting the United States in their own country.
When you mess up the solar panel.
Swarming their fighters over the border, overrunning some Pakistani military positions. Pakistan is definitely the militarily more powerful of the two. They have Russian-made fighter jets. They have a lot of heavy weapons. They carried out airstrikes overnight in both Kabul and Kandahar. Those are the two largest cities.
That looked like a U.S. Humvee right there.
In Afghanistan, but the Taliban is not showing any sign of backing down at this point. And there is a kind of real rush in the arena of international diplomacy to try to tamp this down. Pakistan, of course, is a country armed, and they're looking at this moment to Turkey, a major Islamic power, to try to broker some kind of ceasefire.
Do they wear like Gucci and shit over there, like Louis and you know what I'm saying, like Michael Kors or anything? Because it seems like they all got on like the same outfits. They got on them goddamn dresses. I keep calling them dresses. The long shirts and shit. Look. They be long and stuff. They be long like sleepwear. Shit be looking like sleepwear. But they only got like a few colors and shit. But I don't think that they do like the name brand.
Their weapons, and they're looking.
Yeah, do they buy Jordans?
At this moment to Turkey, a major Islamic power, to try to broker some kind of ceasefire. Morgan.
Now, Raf, we did mention that Afghanistan had posted these images of heavy military weapons, including equipment that was left behind by the U.S. when they left in 2021. Tell us about that, and really, for them, what these images represent. What do they tell us?
They tell us that we left it behind and now they're using it. Well, let's see what this telling us.
Yeah, this is really striking, Morgan. So viewers might remember the withdrawal from Afghanistan under the Biden administration and bringing an end to the U.S.'s 20-year war there. And it was chaotic. It was not well organized, and the U.S. military ended up leaving a lot of hardware there, including those Humvees that you saw. They left thousands and thousands of small arms, rifles, machine guns. In some cases, they even left Black Hawk helicopters behind. We know a couple of years ago.
Y'all couldn't bring back the Black Hawks? We don't have like freighter ships and stuff to put our stuff back on the boat and bring it back around here? We could have sold that shit at auction. We play too much.
The Taliban tried to fly one of those helicopters and it crashed.
Hold on, I gotta back that up. So they tried to fly without training?
Years ago, the Taliban tried to fly one of those helicopters and it crashed. But this is the Taliban government trying to show that it is a force to be reckoned with.
Sometimes that's how you learn, on-the-job training.
And it has weapons from the American military, which it considers to have defeated. Morgan.
All right, Raf Sanchez there joining us from our London Bureau. Raf, we appreciate it.
It's wild out here in these streets, man. Hey, dog. Listen, and we be thinking like we got it real hard over here in the U.S. and stuff like that, but they fighting in the dirt. Listen, dog, look at their streets, though, dog. Hold on. Look at this shit. Look at this. This like every day. Like they got mountains and rocks and shit, and look at their little outfits. Look at these outfits. I don't see a BMW, nothing. Where is the new Toyota Camrys and shit? Nothing. They be walking in sandals and shit. Why is they still living like this? Say the walls of Jericho. Got to be more careful. Y'all better duck. Watch 236009 if you're out there now. Stay alive. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much hold you. I think that yeah, they still like in the dirt. Like they should have been able like to find a way to grow grass on the dirt or something like that. No. I have no idea why they ain't got it together yet, but it is what it is. Now who the hell? I don't know. You say everything is made by Omar, the tent maker. Got to be more careful. You say, Willie, that stuff was a tax write-off, but hell, they could have bought it back and like sold the shit at auction or something. I could have bought like a gun or two or something like that right there. They have to be just giving shit away. It's a doggone shame. Let me delete some of this stuff because I done made it through. I done made it through a whole bunch of stuff. I'm proud of myself. Proud of me. Getting a lot of work done. Now, who is this? That's not important. Oh. Is this a domestic love story? We got one. We have a mother who is accused of helping orchestrate a stabbing during a child custody exchange. She orchestrated I shank the hell at you when you dropping and or picking your baby up. Here we go. Let's see what they're talking about.
This morning we are learning new details about a man stabbed during a child custody exchange on the east side.
The mother of the children, Melanie Gomez, is now charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. KEN 5's Rania Kaur live this morning. You've been following this story. Rania, what does the arrest report reveal?
Well, police say that the man was stabbed in the stomach and the arms during that custody exchange that happened at a Y on the east side last week. Now, new court documents are revealing that another man is involved. Now, according to those court documents, the victim was stabbed by another man, and investigators
She don't look dangerous, huh?
say Melanie Gomez was involved in the incident. After the stabbing, police say the suspect got into the victim's car and drove off. The incident happened during a child custody exchange. Documents say Gomez and the victim share 2 children. The victim's girlfriend told police she received a call from him during the exchange and overheard him say, "Are you going to stab me over this?" She told investigators she recognized the voice of the man. Police believe stabbed the victim, saying she had previously been in a relationship with him. Court records also state that when the victim went inside the YMCA to pick up his children, Gomez told him to come back outside. That's when he was approached by the man who allegedly stabbed him. Documents say Gomez made comments about the victim getting his girlfriend pregnant. As the victim tried to get away, investigators say Gomez prevented him from leaving. Now, Gomez is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She's already made bond. Reporting live.
So I'm kind of confused. So is they saying that her, which I guess she got to be the baby mama, the baby mama had another man with her? I'm thinking that that's her new boyfriend. I think that she stabbed her baby daddy because he got his new girlfriend pregnant. I don't, hold on. Let's hear that little laugh piece.
Come back outside.
Hold on.
That's she had previously been in a relationship with.
Back it
Over
up.
this, she told investigators
stab me
the
over this.
victim shared 2 children. The victim's girlfriend told police she received a call from him during the exchange and overheard him say, "Are you going to stab me over this?"
Okay, her.
She told investigators she recognized the voice of the man. Police believe stabbed the victim, saying she had previously been in a relationship with him. Court records.
So the baby mama was in a relationship with the dude who stabbed him. Okay.
Also state that when the victim went inside the YMCA to pick up his children, Gomez told him to come back outside. That's when he was approached by the man who allegedly stabbed him. Documents say Gomez made comments about the victim getting his girlfriend pregnant. As the victim tried to get away,
So you mean to tell me that she was jealous? She was jealous that her baby daddy had got his new girlfriend pregnant and got a dude to come around there and stab her. Yo, boy, that monkey is a powerful thing sometimes, especially when we're around here stupid. When we're around here stupid, boy. That monkey got some power. For real though. Yeah. You say she does look dangerous.
Investigators say Gomez prevented him from leaving. Now, Gomez is
And
charged
she stopped them from leaving. Remember we were just saying something about women stopping players from leaving?
with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. She's already made bond. Reporting live, Rania Kaur.
Bitch, bitch, be careful. Watch 2316 in your name. I'm just saying though. Bitch. Bitch, how we gonna separate? And you been dealing with some other people, but now you upset that I done got my new little la pregnant. Cause I be damn if I done got you pregnant again. It's crazy out here in the goddamn street. Love you, but I don't love you that much, baby. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. Y'all come on in and hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. How many thumbs up do we have? How many thumbs up do we have? We are Summer Everywhere. We Summer Everywhere. The link's down in the description. I need the support, like I always say. I do understand that y'all still getting dressed and y'all got to make it to the club before 10 o'clock. I think before 11 o'clock. I think that y'all get in free before 11. I'm going to hold you for just a little bit longer. For real though. Got something else for you. That's a good question. So where's the person that stabbed the man? For some reason, they don't got pictures. For some reason, I'm guessing that she didn't snitch and say it was such and such. You say, or did the man who got stabbed girlfriend was with the baby mama new boyfriend? Hold on. Or did the man who got stabbed, his girlfriend was with the baby mama new boy? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one once you think about it. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. For real though. Say she can have more kids, but he can't. Got to be more kids. That's a good one right there. She said the Y ain't got no damn cameras. All this funding to the YMCA and they ain't got no blink cameras or none of that flash shit right there. The ring cameras or nothing. As cheap as shit is, listen, it should damn near be against the law if you don't have no cameras. Yo, all commercial buildings should have cameras. There should not be a commercial building on the planet that don't have a camera. This is just, it's stupid and it's sloppy work. I'm just saying, move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. I'm going to grab a little flashy right. Let's do it like this. Hold on. Do I wanna, because I had done sit? No. This is what I wanna do. Cause I got a question to ask because I had done saw a little picture that I had done saved on my Twitter. I saved a little picture just to ask like a good question. I have no idea why. I don't know. We're doing too much, but isn't this is probably like y'all favorite or one of y'all actors? This is one of y'all actors. Let me grab it like this right here. Can I do it? This is one of yeah. This is like one of y'all actors. Do y'all recognize Buddy? Huh? Do y'all recognize who Buddy is? Well, if you don't, this is Tay Diggs. What? Why? Who?
Can something agree? Hello, and then it's like it's something I didn't want to hold on to. I want to. Can something agree? Hello, and then it's like it's something I didn't want to hold on to. I want to.
What the hell Tay Diggs got on? You said that was Tyrese. Close. But this is Tay Diggs. Now, the last time I saw Tay Diggs, he was on, like, Instagram with him and his little la-la. They was doing good, like, on Instagram or TikTok or some shit like that right there. What you got on to look? All our little men just out here falling. He said, that's not a tunic. It's not a tunic. He said, everybody in Hollywood is suspect. I can believe it now. Huh? You say Willie trying to accrue PTO hours doing overtime. That's what's up. That's how we get more hours. You say Jody in the dress. He must got a new movie coming out. Hold on. Let me ask my y'all. Does Taye Diggs have a new movie coming out? Yes, Taye Diggs have multiple projects coming out. He stars in and executive produced the Lifetime romantic drama His, Hers, and Ours, which premiere in November the 25th. Additionally, he is starring in the thriller Stepfather, produced by Footage Films for Tubi. Oh, he had a Tubi project. Oh, okay, cool, cute. That's what's up. The Stepfather. Okay. Cool. So I guess he's trying to promote or something like that right there. Yeah. They call it kilts and shit because people were playing the thing like for like the Irish communities and stuff like that right there. But it's a dress. It's a dress. You know. Say no facial hair. Not surprised about the dress. He say he broke. Damn. Do we have kids? Let's see. Do Taye Diggs have kids? Or does Taye Diggs have kids? Yes, Taye Diggs has one child, a son named Walker Nathaniel Diggs, born September 2009. So 2009. So he about to be 20. 2009. We in 26. So he's 3 from 20. So if he 3 from 20, he's 17. So now, since your child about to be an adult, you want to put on the kilt/dress. Got it. That's what's up. Y'all can do what y'all want to do, man. Live the life that you want to live. Do not let me confuse you. Do not let me change your mind out here in these doggone street. I got one more thing to show you. I guess. Well, no. We're not going to do that. I'm going to save that for a standalone video. And y'all please remember to follow a player. Please remember to subscribe to the number 4 channel, 7 channel, except the Agree channel. But we ain't done yet. We have some people out here who are trying to meet up in Winter Springs. We still in Florida. In Winter Springs for the sale of a PS5. A PS5 robbery gone wrong. You know, somebody got dragged by a car. And the person who was selling the PS5 got pepper sprayed. Here we go.
4 deals on Facebook Marketplace turned into violent robberies across 3 different Central Florida cities. And now 3 people face charges.
West 2's Christina Watkins live for us in the Winter Springs Police Department. Christina, you found out this crime spree spreads between Seminole and Orange counties.
Yeah, documents we got a hold of show at least 2 of the people who are now in custody are accused of robbing people, not just here in Winter Springs, but also in Ocoee and in Orlando last week. And in one case, video you're about to see shows one of those victims getting dragged by a car.
When you look at this video, you'd probably think everything is normal. You see 3 people standing by 2 cars talking amongst each other outside Publix at the Winter Springs Town Center. But turns out police said this was a Facebook Marketplace exchange gone very wrong.
Done in broad daylight, high traffic area and a very visible location, knowing that there's cameras around.
Investigators say last week the victim went to sell his PlayStation 5, and when they met up, police said the suspects didn't pay. The victim then reached in their car to get his PS5 back. That's when investigators say the 3 people sped off while pepper spraying and dragging the victim several hundred feet.
If you are conducting business in this manner and something happens, we would recommend that you do not take action upon yourself. It's property. At the end of the day, that's all it is just a piece of property.
The day before,
that's money. What is it?
For that robbery, court records show Christopher Lewis and Maud-Shell Jean-Baptiste had another Facebook Marketplace exchange at this Publix in Ocoee on West Colonial Drive. Police said they stole the victim's $1,400 MacBook, pepper sprayed him, and drove off. Shortly after that, they were accused of doing the same thing, this time at Wawa in Orlando on South Orange Blossom Trail. Police said the victim was with her husband to sell a PS5. They showed it to the suspects, who then snatched the gaming console and pepper sprayed the victim's husband.
So she bought her husband, and the husband could not defend the PS5. We played too
And
much.
I do want to mention in all of these cases, investigators tell me the victims will be okay. That's the good news in all of this.
Okay.
Coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, the message from police for anyone buying or selling from exchange sites such as Facebook Marketplace. Covering Seminole County live in Winter Springs, Christina Watkins.
Damn. So these fools out here just having a good little time, robbing y'all and pepper spraying shit at y'all. And I just
See
don't-
3 people standing by 2 cars talking amongst each other outside Publix at the Winter Springs Town Center. But turns out police said this was a Facebook Marketplace exchange gone very wrong.
Because I'm trying to figure out, like, how, at what point did he let them go put the thing inside the car without paying?
Done in broad daylight, high traffic area and a very visible location, knowing that there's cameras around.
Investigators say last week the victim went to sell his PlayStation 5, and when they met up, police said the suspects didn't pay.
Do y'all even understand why in the hell is he see? Why is they holding the product? This is a teachable moment. Why is they holding the product? I don't understand. Hell, y'all see I got the product. This is the product.
Cameras around.
What's up? Let me see that paper.
Investigators say last week
And why he ain't got that found?
the victim went to sell his PlayStation 5.
His back turning and everything. He talking shit. Y'all trying to be friendly and shit. And this how y'all get taken advantage of.
PlayStation 5. And when they met
now
up,
they just pew. Why is they listen. He's on the other side of the vehicle. Why? And they still had the PlayStation in their hand. I want y'all to just think about this. It makes no sense. You was there.
PlayStation 5.
Now, y'all right here. What do we do? Was you running like to get in your car to get your gun or something? This is stupid. They say, Willie, they probably cash at him, but he never received it. But listen, they should have not still been holding on to it to begin with. Like they literally shouldn't. And if you in my face and you cash at me, it should be immediately. We all know how cash app working. It should be immediately. I don't know. I don't know, man.
And when they met up, police said the suspects didn't pay. The victim then reached in their car to get...
And then, hold on. There's a driver. There was somebody else in the car.
His PS5 back. That's when investigators say the 3 people sped off while pepper spraying and dragging the victim several hundred feet.
If you were conducting...
Sometimes, dog, you get what you get, man. Y'all got to wisen up. Now, I do understand, but Willie really can't say that because that other lady, she had her man with her, and it still had no went down. Everybody ain't ready. Everybody ain't ready. I don't give a damn that you a man. Everybody ain't ready. Because the one thing that a lot of people don't do, we don't think about the what ifs. What if this happened? What am I going to do? Damn it, they robbing people who selling shit. What am I going to do if it's about to happen to me? How can I prevent this from happening to me? We don't do that. The masses don't do that. And I know what they used to say. Well, we need to start selling stuff at the police station. They robbing at the police station too. We have done them stories too. So we got to think of better ways and understand what you was about to deal with out here in these streets. I'm trying to help. Move right along. Move right along. Hell, we still here. We still here. They say, Willie, the golden rule is money in sight cause no fight. Yep. But I do understand why a lot of people, they don't carry money because they have thought about what if somebody snatched my money. And this is why people is Cash App and Zelle and all that fly shit right now. Because the person with the money, they have thought about being robbed. So the best thing that they can do is not have cash on them. They've thought it through at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But the person with the product, they ain't thought it through. They really ain't thought it through. Mm-mm. And this is why, because I have sold things on Facebook. Got that fire eye. Got that fire eye. Bitch, I'm easy. Bitch, I ain't with all that goddamn smiling and looking all crazy. Bitch, I'm out here swole. Bitch, I got my black, damn it, my tall, aggressive. I look like a YN out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? My face frowning up. Bitch, ain't nothing funny. Watching my 12, 3, 6, 7, 9. You know what I'm saying? I got that thing showing and everything. Bitch, huh? What? Huh? Yeah. You got that money? Shit, quick. We ain't doing all that lollygag. Oh, shit, I went to school with you. No, the hell you didn't. No, the hell you didn't. You gonna fuck around and get shot playing. I'm real aggressive. You won't get me. I won't be on TV. But if I do get got, I'm going to be on TV. To get my numbers up. I'm being crying. Man, they got me. I said, damn it. Y'all can't believe they got a player. Oh, my mama, man. You know what I'm saying? Just get my numbers up. I'm going to do what I got to do. Shoo, who? I'm trying to help. Move right along. Let's go on now here. Is this Memphis? I do believe we're going to Memphis. We have a teacher. Who is on leave because the teacher has been accused of hurting an elementary student. That's what they say. Gonna put it on up here. Let's see. We got a parent who finna say something.
A teacher has been placed on administrative leave after a parent says that her child came home accusing his teacher of abuse. WREG's Caitlin Barker is live at Impact Academy. And Caitlin, I know you spoke with the mother and student. What are they saying tonight?
Good evening, Greg. Well, that mother told me that she's disappointed and angry that her child's third grade teacher allegedly picked on him here at Impact Academy. Now, Dynasty Fennell told me this might be her third grader's first year at Impact Academy, but this will definitely be his last. She says she's had constant issues with her child's teacher throughout the school year, but when he showed her bruising of pinch marks allegedly made by his teacher, she knew she had to speak up for her child.
When he got out the bus, he came to me and said, "Mama, you need to do something about it." So I said, "What you mean, son?" He said, "My teacher keep constantly pinching me." And I was like, "Okay, when I get to the house, I need to see your arm and see if she pinching you." So when we got to the house, I seen it. So I was telling Curtis, tell me more of what's going on in there. And that's when he got to telling me, she throw him in the corner and let him read Winn-Dixie books. He know Winn-Dixie books off the back of his head.
What is a Winn-Dixie book?
Now, I reached out to Impact Academy for a comment on these allegations, and the principal, Quentin Cox, told me that the school takes allegations of harm very seriously, and that teacher will remain on an administrative leave until a thorough investigation is complete. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting live for your news leader.
Shout out to our dog, you sister Caitlin. Hold on. Listen, if your teacher is pinching you, it's kind of like the same as like the usher in church be pinching on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? You must be doing something wrong. Because like when I used to get pinched in church, they made me feel as if I did something wrong, so I am gonna assume that he did something wrong to keep getting pinched. It's a doggone shame. We need to know what he had done did for him to keep getting pinched. Yeah. When Dixie book. Oh, when Dixie is kid book. When Dixie got kids books. And we got When Dixie's in Florida. I have never seen no books in When Dixie. I probably have, but did not. It's not like in my memory, but I probably have seen like some. Is y'all talking about like magazines or something? Cause I don't books. And then she say he know When Dixie kid books very well.
Third grader's first year at Impact Academy, but this will definitely be his last. She says she's had constant issues with her child's teacher throughout the school year, but when he showed her bruising of pinch marks allegedly made by his teacher, she knew she had to speak up for her child.
When he got out the bus, He came to me and said, Mama, you need to do something about it. So I said, what you mean, son? He said, my teacher keep constantly pinching me. And I was like, okay, when I get to the house, I need to see your arm and see if she pinching you.
Did she just mess the story up? Say it again, sister.
When he got off the bus.
When he got off the bus.
He came to me and said, Mama, you need.
He came to me. Yeah, I knew I had to heard that right there wrong. When he got off the bus, he came to me. Listen.
To do something about it. So I said, what you mean, son? He said, my teacher keep constantly pinching me. And I was like, okay, when I get to the house, I need to see your arm.
She said, when I get to the house. Remember, she said, when he got off the bus, he came to me. So I have to be under the understanding that she's saying, well, once he got off the bus, he called me or he let me know what had done happened. So when I had done got home, I told him that I'm gonna go ahead on the lookout. But this why y'all got to think it inside y'all head before y'all say it.
See, is she pinching you?
He's saying, and when I get off, when I get to the house, I'm gonna see if she pinching you. So you got to see if your child getting pinched.
Like, so when I got to the house, I seen it. So
oh, you can see a pinch. I guess you can see a pinch. I guess it depends on like how hard the pinch is, because the pinches do be hurting.
I was telling Curtis, like, tell me more what's going on in there. And that's when he got to telling me, she throw him in the corner, let him read Winn-Dixie books. He know Winn-Dixie books like the back of his head.
Like the back of his head. He had done told his mama that she keep on pinching me. Keep on me, and it's not the first time that the teacher done pinched him. Huh? We got a problem now, don't it? Why he ain't been told his mama that this teacher keep on, or damn it, has been pinching him for a good little minute? There's something about this story that never just not getting the truth. We just not getting the whole truth. We getting partial. We getting partial. You know what I'm saying? But player, whatever you're doing, stop doing it so the teacher don't pinch you. And about them Winn-Dixie books. You say Winn-Dixie is a Newbery Honor-winning children's novel. Oh, this not the grocery store. You is wrong for that. Hold on. Winn-Dixie is a Newbery Honor-winning children's novel by Kate DeCamio, I guess that's how you pronounce it, about a lonely girl named Opal, who moved to a new town in Florida and adopt a scruffy, lovely dog from a supermarket. Oh, I thought the Winn-Dixie book. Remember I had done said, I've never seen books in Winn-Dixie. Oh, snap. So this is... Oh. You say he is too old for Winn-Dixie books. Oh, so it's not books out of Winn-Dixie. Got it. Oh, man. Talk about when you just not informed. I didn't know. Got to be more careful. Man, but next time, hey, record, upload. I don't know what to tell. And lady, move your child from that school, send them somewhere else. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you. Got to be more. I thought of Winn-Dixie had books and shit. He said, did you get my email? Let me see if I got your email. Is this new? Oh, is you talking about the women losing their kids? Oh, you might be talking about this right here. Oh, you got to be talking about that right there. Listen, is you talking about the one where the man that gave his little Lala a abortion drug? Is that what you talking about? Do I want to do that now? Yes, you sent me the two. Yeah. I see. And I got the video about the women losing women loses unborn baby after father allegedly. All right. So that's the same story. Okay, so that is the same story. But it's two different videos. Got it. Because I have a video, and because I have not been able to to watch the whole thing. I'm gonna save that one for another day. To where they was out here saying that women, newborn babies have been taken away by DCF, and I just want to watch it for myself first and really get the ins and out before I present that right there. But anyway, y'all, listen. Give y'all a pat on the back. Y'all made it to the end of the Nightly News on this wonderful STD Friday. We just did a little overtime. I just did a little overtime to get a few more of them stories on out the way. We got 213 with the thumbs up. I appreciate that right there. Thank y'all, man. And y'all please remember, go down to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel and 4 channel, except and agree channel. Need your support, like I always say. Thank you. I hope that y'all enjoy. Remember, y'all, it's STD Friday. Y'all going on out there and get on in. It's not about you and your holy matrimony. My condolences. It's not about the person who you is laying down with and y'all is together. It's about whoever you saw today that you would not mind smashing. Go ahead on and smash. Do not protect yourself. We do not use contraceptives or none of that right there. That shit is a felony out here. Live your best doggone lifestyle. Follow other people's morals. Because behind closed doors, guess what they doing? They going raw. Just trying to tell you something. For real. Y'all finna go on and get on up out of here, man. I enjoyed y'all. I had a good time for this wonderful Friday. Y'all have a good one. But always remember, y'all check on your peoples. You never know. I'm finna go get me something to eat. I'm hungry as hell right now. Yeah. Oh, and if you're new, subscribe. Monday through Friday, the Willie Williams Show, 7 o'clock. That's when we start. I missed something. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Y'all have a good one. And like we always say, what is that? Stay alive.